The Jazz huddle. We're getting going with the Jazz and the Heat here. Going to be a tight matchup. By the way, Addison will be joining us in just a little bit here in the second quarter is what he told me. So we will see when he ends up getting in here. But he will be here for this stream just a little bit later. So I'll be covering the game or at least a start for you guys. So thank you everybody for stopping in. Before the stream gets going, make sure to hit that like button. What's up, champs? Appreciate you being in here. Hold on. I'm gonna check on game notes. Yeah, all right. So we're already getting going here. The last starting lineup for the Jazz, and it's been working really well. Obviously, the Jazz 26-6. Actually, the Utah Jazz are actually only favored by 6 in this game, which is kind of surprising to me. I do think it's going to be a test. I don't think that the Heat are going to be able to bring it within 6, but we'll see. It is an away game, so that does give the Heat a little bit of an advantage, but I think that the Jazz are going to be able to pull it out. We'll see, though. So, the starting lineup for this game is presumptively going to be Bojan Bogdanovic at that forward line. You have Royce O'Neal guarding whoever the star is, which will be Jimmy Butler in this game. They usually line up in that small forward shooting guard-ish spot, sometimes point guard. He can do it all. You got Rudy Gobert at the center line, 14 points a game, 13 rebounds a game, 2 blocks a game. Looking like he's going to be the defensive player of the year. That is a plus. Donovan Mitchell going to be starting at that guard line, and Mike Conley at the other guard. But just some fantastic basketball the Jazz have been playing right now. And one thing that I saw in the Lakers game that I hadn't seen in a lot of other games for the Jazz was they really started getting going early. We have made more three-pointers than free throws. Yeah, that sounds about right. When you're a three-point shooting team, you don't go to the line as much. So that will do it for you right there. But Royce O'Neal, I mean, you talk about great defense. He's really creating offense for the Jazz, too. He's totaled a career best 6 games with 10-plus boards this season. He's just been out there getting at it. Also, a lot of... There's actually... I wouldn't call that a big connection, but Udoka Azubuike and Precious Achua are both from Nigeria. Achua will be playing in this game. However, Azubuike will not. He is injured. On the 22nd of... Hold on, let me get rid of this. On the 22nd of February, the Jazz knocked down a career franchise record of 28 threes in a 132-110 win against the Hornets, and followed that up with a performance knocking 22 threes down in a win against the Los Angeles Lakers. That was a couple days ago, and they just became the first team in NBA history to hit 50 three-point field goals over a 2-point span, or a 2-game span. That is insane. That shows you how good they are of a shooting team. Predictions for Warriors versus Hornets. Probably the Warriors in that one. It could go either way, though, just depending. Addison will be checking in here soon, I think. We'll see what happens, but he will be here, so stick around. Cool, Karam. Thanks for being in here. Okay. So I'm going to just kind of keep looking at this game, and you see the Heat. And they have a lot of three-point damage that they can do. And they also can go inside. You got Bam Adebayo, big inside presence. He's always a tough cover for Rudy Gobert because he's a little bit more versatile. He's able to do some things that a lot of guys aren't able to contest. And that includes Rudy Gobert a lot of the time. So hopefully he can get up in his grill. Again, 57.1% field goal percentage for Bam. He's a heck of a player. I mean, I love watching him. It's going to be a fun game. And I also love Duncan Robinson for the Heat. He's always in the corner. He's ready to hit shots. That's also going to be tough for the Jazz because in transition, if he can get set, it's almost a guaranteed 3 points. On the injury report for the Miami Heat, we have Tyler Hero and Bam Adebayo. I've heard that they are playing, and for the Jazz, nothing too important. Jazz are only favored by 6. Again, this is a little bit more of a test for the Jazz if Tyler Hero and Bam Adebayo are playing. But from all of my reports that I've been hearing, I think that they are. But it's really just one of those things where they got to come out and they got to put in effort to beat this team. This is not an easy team at all. Fun fact, armadillo shells are bulletproof. I do think I knew that. Addison will be checking in a little bit here, as far as I know. So make sure to like up the stream and subscribe if you're new to the channel. I would really appreciate it. We will be getting going here in probably about 5-6 minutes. I mean, I'm just really liking what the Jazz are doing from the 3-point line. 28 field goals made from downtown against Charlotte, the most in franchise history, and only one shy of tying the NBA high, which was actually made by the Milwaukee Bucks. I'm pretty sure the guy who hit the record was Sam Merrill, who's from Utah State, which is one of my favorite colleges. Um, but it's just so far. Actually, in this game, what I would look at it as is if the Jazz can go and if they can start moving the ball early, because of course they've had issues with that, right? If they can start moving the ball early against this team, I think that it's a completely different story than if they don't. And that's been the same with a lot of teams. With the Lakers, they really got out and they started doing it, but again, that's a different feel. They really wanted to win that game, especially Mike Conley coming off of that snub. I wouldn't say it was a snub, but there's been a lot of replacements. So he could have grabbed that spot instead of whoever the heck got it. But anyway, moving on from that, Jordan Clarkson continues his bench productivity in 2020-2021, averaging a career best 18.3 points per contest now, who is way ahead of Terrence Ross. I saw a graphic on Instagram today that had probably all of the NBA on TNT guys picks, and somebody had Terrence Ross as the sixth man of the year, and there is just no way. Jordan Clarkson has just been fantastic. He's been clutch, and I think that, well, obviously we're playing Orlando tomorrow, so make sure to be here for that stream, but it's just one of those things where he has a bigger impact, Jordan Clarkson, in my opinion. So it's just that. But, I mean, when we really look down the Jazz's roster, they're just a really well-built team. I would not be surprised to see a blowout tonight. I don't expect it, though. Just because we're going to have to see what the Heat run. Because if they run plays, especially on transition, they're going to try to force steals, as a lot of teams try to do with the Jazz, because our transition defense is awful. If they can do that, by the way, Dennis Lindsey is under investigation. I don't know if anybody's mentioned that, but yeah, 30 people in the chat right now. Make sure, if you haven't already, before we get this game started, let's get the stream up to 20 likes. As far as I know, Bam and Hero are playing, so that's big for the Heat. We'll see how they play. 124-99 for sure. That's a big win, especially in an away game. We'll see. I think it just really comes down to, can they execute at the beginning of the game? They've had issues with that all year. If they can get out and they can start moving the ball, I feel like I say that every game, but if they can start doing that right away, then I think that we're not going to have many issues in winning this game by a lot. But there's also the flip side to that. If they don't come out and do that, because the Heat aren't a bad defensive team whatsoever, if they don't do that, there's going to be issues. What's up, Trap House? Appreciate you being in here. Ali, thank you for stopping in as well. Should be getting going here. Shooting around is going on right now. Quinn Snyder is absolutely making history for the Jazz with a 117-87 win at Cleveland on the 12th of January. Jazz head coach Quinn Snyder passed Frank Layden, who was the last coach for the Jazz to coach the All-Star game, for the second most wins in Jazz history, now guiding Utah to a 297 and 217.578 record during his tenure with the Jazz. And now the Jazz getting on a road trip. The first stop, South Beach, Miami. The best records in the NBA this season: the Utah Jazz 26-6, Los Angeles Clippers 23-11, Philly 22-11, and LA Lakers 22-11 after the Jazz just handed them a massive loss in that last game. Heat 116-114. You know, I wouldn't be surprised. They're a heck of a team. Yeah, I appreciate you being in here, Trap. Love it. No, I'll be, he'll be stopping in. Addison will be in here. He's got travel ball tonight, so he's got to go to practice, I think, and then I'll stop in. So, Joe Ingles, he's going to be very important today as well. He is the Iron Man, played 384 straight regular season games. That marked the fourth longest streak in Jazz history. And he's going to be nice tonight for the Jazz. That bench is going to have a lot of trouble for the Heat guarding all of these Jazz players. The Jazz are also currently ranked second in the NBA for rebounds per game at 48.4, which is just a ton. And it also comes with their fast-paced offense. They kind of run and gun. They're gonna force the ball out in transition, and if they can't knock down a shot, they're going to get a lot of offensive rebounds. Same goes on the other end for the Heat. If they can get transition opportunities, they're going to knock them down, especially when you're looking at Duncan Robinson. You got Jimmy Butler, a big ISO threat for the Heat. And also, two players really close to triple-doubles in that last game for the Jazz. You had Donovan Mitchell and Mike Conley absolutely balling out. Shout out, brother. Go Jazz. I am not alone. 4 a.m. here. Where you at, Mike? I know you're in the service, so I appreciate you. Best Jazz coaches, 1, Jerry Sloan, 2, Quinn Snyder. I agree. Quinn Snyder's a hell of a coach. But when you look at, excuse my French, by the way, I did not mean to say that. But you also look at Frank Layden. He's a great coach, too. And also Derrick Rose is climbing charts in basically every area for the Jazz. You see him on Jazz all-time games played. He's 606. John Stockton up at the top. He actually spent the 2019-2020 season with the New Orleans Pelicans, switched back over to the Jazz, and now he's really getting after it. And I love how he's playing. He's really playing aggressive, which is good for the Jazz. And even though he doesn't have that pep in his step that he used to have, he's getting in there. Aaron Young, my boy, or as I call him, Jung. Thank you for stopping in. So this will be the 5th straight year that Utah is going to make the playoffs. The seeding is going to be really important, though, because we could have a pretty easy route to the Western Conference Finals if we grab that 1 seed. Playing probably the Warriors. Just depends. That is so ironic. They're playing Tyler Hero's song in the arena. Stuart, thank you for stopping in. Shout out to you. Wow, they have a 12-year-old singing the national anthem. Interesting. So, this is insane. Donovan Mitchell, in 240 career games, he connected on 601 three-point field goals, making him the fastest player in NBA history to knock down that many, per Elias Sports Bureau. And that's incredible, because he's in the company of Klay Thompson, Stephen Curry, Robert Covington, actually. That one's interesting. And Damian Lillard. But, that's pretty good company right there. Maybe not Robert Covington, but he's pretty good too. And also, again, the Jazz hit a ton of threes against the Lakers in their last time out. 17 threes per game for them on 39.9%. That's the 3rd best in the NBA percentage-wise. They have made 544 threes through 32 games, which is the most ever by an NBA team. So, they're rolling. We'll see how they play tonight. PJ Tucker Jazz rumors. No, I don't think they're going to make that move. I wish. I don't wish because, you got both. The guys in that spot are just holding it down for the Jazz. You got Georges Niang. You got Joe Ingles. Wow, this singer is really good. She's 12. Jeez. The Jazz are also, and this is, I think, what's really leading them to get a lot of these wins. They are top 5 in net rating for both offense and defense, which is awesome. 2nd in defense and 4th in offense. But it's just fantastic. 9.9 in net rating, which is super close to just having a 10 out of 10. From American Airlines Arena down in downtown South Beach. Here we go. Again, the Jazz are favored by 6 in this one. I think that the Heat are going to be able to kind of cover that gap, though. We'll see what happens. How many threes are we making today? I'm going to take 23. 23, if things go right. Yeah, I agree with you, Sharper. I don't really want PJ either. My favorite all-time Jazz player is going to be the mailman, Karl Malone. The Henry's Fort. Oh, yes, sir. Trap. I like where you're going with that. Yeah, you're going to get the bag tonight. Mitchell will have he'll have a triple-double. Maybe. We'll see. Stockton was cool, but Karl was pretty cool too. I don't think that we're worth 4 All-Stars. I think that we're pretty close, though. These guys are going to be fantastic tonight. The Jazz still hungry, even though they're 26-6 record-wise. It's looking fantastic. We should be getting going here in the next couple minutes. Count down to tip-off. Jazz are once again looking to get on a streak to head out of this first half of the season. We only have, it'll be... So on the 3rd of March, we're going to have Philadelphia, and that's going to end it. So that's 4 games just before the end of the first half. Then on the 12th, it starts to continue, and we have a double header against the Lakers close to the end of the season. So that's going to be a big test. A lot of important games in there for the Jazz, and we'll see what they do. Yes, sir. He is a Louisiana legend. Louisiana Tech. Oh, boy. I mean, I'm honestly worried about this game because I know that if the Heat get going, they're able to knock down a lot of shots. And that's going to be tough for the Jazz to counter. Mike Conley's going to be crucial in this game. Going to have to drop some dimes if they want to get out to a lead in here. 45 people in the chat. The game hasn't even started, man. Sweet, sweet. So make sure you all are hitting that like button. I would appreciate it. All right. Here we go. Jazz have been riding a wave of success. Royce O'Neal guarding the stars. Kicking it to Clarkson, and he's just knocking down threes all the time. The ISO plays have been working. Conley is out to get his name heard. They're looking good right now. Gobert is an all-star. Donovan Mitchell is an all-star. They're looking good, but Jimmy Butler and the Heat, as well as Bam Adebayo, they're going at him. All right. Here we go. Looking like tip-off is going to come in here in just a second. If we're the 1 seed in the playoffs, I want to play the Warriors or maybe the Mavs. I would take the Mavs out of those two, but I don't think that they're even going to make the playoffs. So, we'll see. They're just not as consistent. So, starting lineups, Mike Conley, Donovan Mitchell, Bojan Bogdanovic, Royce O'Neal, and Rudy Gobert. And for the Heat, Kendrick Nunn, Duncan Robinson, Jimmy Butler, Kelly Olynyk, and Bam Adebayo. Kelly Olynyk is pretty big for that power forward position. So we'll see. The guard line is going to be really important for both teams here. You got Kendrick Nunn and Duncan Robinson in that spot for the Heat, and for the Jazz, Mike Conley and Donovan Mitchell. It's going to be a good game. Jazz. Rolls Royce, yes sir. You might have to cop a jersey for sure, bro. I mean, I'm thinking about maybe finding a way to get the old retro jerseys for the Jazz, the ones that they released last year, the retro Nikes. All right. Eric Spoelstra has been impressed by the Jazz. They're a unique team with a unique scheme. Actually, I've heard from several players, and this is from articles that Quinn Snyder is a very, very complex coach. He's got a weird style, but it works. Well, obviously, since they're 26-6, he stole the secret from the basketball gods. Hit that like button. Yeah, the little man voice. He'll be in here in a little bit. He'll be in here. Make sure you guys hit that like button. We are trying to grow the biggest Jazz family on YouTube. It's been going great. Keep smashing it up. I would appreciate it. All right. All right, here comes tip-off. Games always run a little bit late in Miami. Everything's pretty lax out there. I don't mind it. All right. Almost a tip-off. Move this a little bit. Jazz only gave up 89 points to the Lakers. That's where that second in defensive rating comes in. So Tyler Hero is going to be out for this game as far as I can see. He might come in later, so we'll see. We'll see. I think Kelly Olynyk's taking his spot, but I'm not sure. All right, here we go. God, will they tip the ball off? Holy moly. This is taking forever. All right, and here is, if they'll show it. Okay, it's going to be Bam Adebayo and Rudy Gobert to tip it off. It is up, and Gobert's going to win it without jumping. And Royce O'Neal will scoop it back to Mike Conley. Conley over to Donovan Mitchell. He's up by the hash. Back up to Conley. Down to Bogdanovich. Out to the corner. Royce O'Neal. Three. No good. And that's going to be out on... There's a whistle. It'll be Jazz ball. Going to go out on the Heat right there. Now here's the inbound from Conley. Gives it over to Gobert. Gobert scoops it over to Conley again. Now, kick out to Royce O'Neal. Back to Conley. 4-3. That one's no good. Rebounded by Kelly Olynyk. And now here comes Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler crosses the timeline. He's on Royce O'Neal. Going inside is Duncan Robinson. Looking to swing it. Does to Jimmy Butler. Guarded by Royce O'Neal. One of the better defenders on this Jazz team. And now over to Kendrick Nunn on the wing. Gets a screen from Bam Adebayo. Gives it over to Kelly Olynyk. Puts up a floater. That one's good. And here come the Jazz. Up top here is Royce O'Neal. Going to swing it over to Bojan Bogdanovic. Now up to the top of the key. It's Gobert. Gobert going to swing it over to Royce O'Neal. Back to Bogdanovic. And here's Conley. Going to scoop it over to Donovan Mitchell. Getting his first touch of the game. Goes inside. Strong drive. Can't hit. Going to be rebounded by Kendrick Nunn. Here come the Heat. Kendrick Nunn up top. Looking to go inside. Going to swing it over to Kelly Olynyk. Gives it down low to Bam Adebayo. Working on Bogdanovic. Now here's Duncan Robinson. Working around a bunch of Jazz defenders. Going to kick it out to the corner. Here's Jimmy Butler. Goes inside. Easy lay-in. And that one's good for Jimmy Butler. 4-0 start for Miami. Good stuff so far. Here come the Jazz. Royce O'Neal up top. Going to hand it off to Mike Conley. Gets a screen from Rudy Gobert. Gobert rolling. Kicks it out to Conley. Or not, to Royce O'Neal. Now here's in the corner Bogdanovic. Going inside. Scoops out to Royce O'Neal. Going to give it back to Conley. Conley going inside. Floater. Oh, that was not a floater. But Gobert lost it. He'll be fouled though. And I'm not sure if they called it on the shot. But as far as I can see, he's probably going to go to the line for two. A lot of defensive miscommunication already in this game for the Jazz. And that's tough. You don't want to have that many open buckets already for the Heat. Got to be able to close out. Rudy at the line. First one is up, and that one's down 1-4. The Jazz down by 3. 14.3 points per game in the last 6 games for Rudy Gobert. He's been playing some pretty good basketball. Second one is up, and that one's good too. Oh, that's new. 2 for 2 on that trip for Rudy Gobert. Now here come the Heat. Up top, it's Bam Adebayo. Got nobody guarding him, it looks like. Another miscommunication for the Jazz. Jimmy Butler is going to swing it down to Kelly Olynyk. Olynyk back out to Adebayo, guarded by Conley. Huge mismatch. Going to kick it out to Nunn. Nunn in the corner. Going to drive on Conley. Goes inside. Tough finish is no good. Tip in. No. Nunn gets it and puts it in. 2-6. Wow. He's staying with it, man. That's something I love about Kendrick Nunn. He's got a lot of fight. Now here's Conley going to kick it back up to Bojan Bogdanovic. Looking to go inside. Tough shot. That one's no good. Going to be rebounded by the Heat. Here comes Jimmy Butler. Crosses half court. Butler loses it. Going to go out to the Kia logo. That's up top by the hash. Gets a screen from Bam Adebayo. Nice screen too. Looks to float it. Gives it over to Adebayo. And he puts it in. Wow. That's a quick start for the Heat. Here's Donovan Mitchell up top. Going to hand it off to back to Donovan Mitchell. He goes inside and the easy lay-in for Donovan. He doesn't miss those. 4-8. And now there's going to be a whistle, and it looks like there's going to be a foul on Donovan Mitchell. Let's see what that was. Just got Don 2 shoes. Yeah, I love those. I love them. Thank you, Stuart. We appreciate it. All right, now up top here is Bam Adebayo, gonna be guarded by Jimmy Butler, or gives it off to Jimmy Butler. Jimmy looking to go inside, spins, fades, up, no good. And that one's gonna be rebounded by Bojan Bogdanovic coming down the floor, crosses half court, gonna give it over to Mike Conley on the corner, tough finish. Oh, and it doesn't go in even after the tip in, rebounded by Duncan Robinson. Now over to Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler up top on the hash. Drives. Tough shot by Bam Adebayo, and that one goes in. 4-10. Wow. They have started this game really fast as Conley gets an easy lane to the bucket and puts it up and in. Mike's on the board now. Had 18 in the last game. Up top, here's Jimmy driving. Great pass. And there's Adebayo. That jumper is too clean as he knocks that one down on the baseline. And here comes Conley. Going to give it over to Donovan Mitchell up top by the hash. Gives it over to Rudy Gobert. Now Conley working his way inside. Hands it off. Rudy Gobert now out in the corner. It's Bojan Bogdanovic for three. There you go. 9-12. They're right with him now. And here's Jimmy Butler up top, going to be guarded by Royce O'Neal. They got the switch again. Here's Kelly Olynyk, and there's going to be an offensive foul right there on Duncan Robinson. A little bit rough on Donovan right there, and that's tough. 74 only need 926 more for 1K in chat. Yeah, you're right. Make sure everybody in here like up the stream, hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. I would really appreciate it. And now here is Mike Conley, guarded up top by Kendrick Nunn, a great defender. And Mike Conley up top, stop and pop. Jay, that one's no good from three-point land. Going to be rebounded by the Heat. And here comes Jimmy Butler. Crosses half court. Guarded by Donovan Mitchell up top. Going to go inside. Hands it off to Bam Adebayo. Has nowhere to go with it, and he's going to be fouled. That one's going to go on Rudy Gobert. The home team is the Heat. Yes, this game is in South Beach, Miami. All right. First foul is going to go on Conley, actually. Looked like it was Gobert, but they'll call it on Conley. Heat off to a good start as Butler looks to inbound. Going to give it over to Kendrick Nunn. Now over to Bam Adebayo. He's going to swing it to Goran Dragic. Going inside. Off to Bam Adebayo. Stop and pop Jay. That one's no good. And it's going to be rebounded by the Jazz. Here comes Bojan Bogdanovic. Driving inside. Going to swing it out to Donovan Mitchell. Going inside. Big shot. Bogey. That one's no good from the corner. And here come the Heat on the rebound. And Jimmy Butler with the ball up top. Going to swing it over to Kendrick Nunn on the hash. That one's good from way outside. Holy moly, Kendrick Nunn. And a timeout. The Jazz need to talk it over, man. Wow. That was a big shot. Momentum builder. That was huge. He hit that from way outside. Addison will be joining us, I think, at halftime, is what I'm hearing. But that was a heck of a shot by Kendrick Nunn. I love it. Georges Niang is also going to be pretty influential in this game. Had 21 points off the bench against Charlotte. That is his career high 7 threes. He's the only NBA player. He's the only player to hit 7 of 7 in threes in less than 20 minutes played. He's a heck of a shooter. Welcome to Miami. Yeah, they're looking good. Not going to lie. They are really looking tough to beat right now. All right. So far in the game, you got Bam Adebayo hit a few jumpers down on the baseline. He's got 6. Kendrick Nunn's got 5. The Jazz really have to start getting the ball moving. I'm still not seeing enough of that right now. And 15-9. They're off to a pretty quick start, the Heat. But then for the Jazz, you got Bojan Bogdanovic hit a 3. And Donovan Mitchell has 1 score. He went inside and hit 2. So that was good. Utah is 100% from downtown, but they've only shot. Well, that doesn't make sense. Hold on. Let me refresh it. All right. I'm going to reload this page so that we can get everything for you guys. There we go. Ah, shoot. I mean, if you're the Heat, you got to like where you're going in this game. And morning to you too, Mike. I appreciate you being in here. Or morning to you, Jory. Wow. Yeah, Utah beat this team less than 2 weeks ago, actually, and they played a heck of a game in that one. Donovan Mitchell had some monster slams. Again, the Jazz are known to start out pretty slow in that first quarter, so we'll see. Top of the morning play. I love it, Trap. Gobert in Utah. Gobert is going to be really big in this game. Obviously, so far, he has not played very good defense. He's going to really need to show up if they want to win this. And here comes Donovan Mitchell. Donovan going to swing it over to Joe Ingles. Now over to Bojan Bogdanovic. Drives inside. Good pass to Royce O'Neal on the corner. Going to drive baseline. Kicks it out to Joe Ingles. Wide open three-pointer is up and down for Jingle and Joe. Great start. He's already tied his career high once this season. I wouldn't be surprised if he does it again. And that was against the Miami Heat. Jimmy Butler up top for them now on the other end. Butler looking to go inside. Swings it over to Bam Adebayo, and he dumps it off to Jimmy Butler after a missed shot, and that one's going to go down. And here comes the Jazz over to Joe Ingles and Rudy Gobert, or not Rudy Gobert, Derek Favors puts it up and in. Nice roll right there on that shot. 14-17. This game is looking good so far. Now here's Jimmy Butler going to dump it off to Bam Adebayo. Bam. Swings it over to Kendrick Nunn. He just hit a giant three earlier. And he goes inside. He can do it all. Finishes inside. Nice shot, Kendrick Nunn. Bam is such a lob threat that that Bam and Favors are afraid to leave the they're afraid to leave the point. Gobert and Favors, I mean. Up top, here's Mitchell. Mitchell working on Goran Dragic. Going to do a baseball pass over in the corner to Bojan Bogdanovic. Great head fake, and he puts it up and in. Wow. He faked the crap out of those Heat defenders. Smart basketball right there. 16-19. You guys are catching a good one. You're all good, Vinny Mac. I appreciate you being in here, my brother. What's going on, Dre? You haven't been in here in a while. Appreciate you. Make sure if you're in here and you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. I think our goal, I'll check what we're at right now, subscriber-wise. Addison will be joining us, by the way, in a little bit here. Right now, it's looking like... Let's see here. We are at 1.18K. Let's try to get to 1.2K by halftime. Can we do it? Let's try it. Jazz Nation, make some noise. Yes, sir. If you're a Jazz fan, or actually put your guesses in the comments, and me and Addison will DM you $5 if you get the score right. It's a free $5 to you, so make sure you take advantage of that. Put those score predictions in. I would appreciate it. All right, everybody. Again, we are getting going here. We are in the first quarter, 4:53 to play. 19-16 is your score. 7 points already for Kendrick Nunn. He's playing a heck of a game. I mean, he's also tough for the Jazz to guard. He's a big threat outside. Vinny Mac in the building. Yes, sir. What's going on, Dakota? Appreciate you stopping in. Apparently, Bam Adebayo's favorite movie is Fast and Furious. Again, Royce O'Neal is also very important in this game. Going to be guarding Jimmy Butler, who's had a tough time against the Jazz this year. And I don't blame him because they've just played great defense. But, I mean, I love how they're playing defense. And we'll just have to see what happens because they're playing some great basketball, the Heat. Man, what is happening with ESPN? They are so far behind. The Jazz have been just winning by large margins. So far, the 2021 Utah Jazz have won 22 games through 32 games, and that's the most in all time. And the NBA champions in that list, it's a 6-team list. You have Boston Celtics. They had 21, and then also Philly. They had 21 and 82 and 83, and then you had the Lakers 71 and 72. They're in tight company, you know. All of the champions haven't even done that. Like, that is insane. That's an NBA historic thing right there. All right, here come the Heat off of this timeout. It's gonna be turned over. Here come the Jazz. Kind of threw it off a foot right there. Goran Dragic over to Joe Ingles. Ingles driving, fades. Oh, and he can't hit the jump shot. That was a great move, though, by Joe Ingles. Now over to Jimmy Butler on the other end. And here is Kendrick Nunn for three. That one's no good. 16-19 is our score. 4:18 to play in the first. And now Ingles working with it up top. Going to dish it down to Bojan Bogdanovic, spinning on Nunn. And that's going to be a flop on Kendrick Nunn, but who cares? Bogdanovic goes inside, doesn't mind the contact, and finishes 18-19. It's a 1-point game. Stick around. Jimmy Butler up top. Going to swing it over to Kendrick Nunn. Kendrick Nunn guarded up top by Royce O'Neal. They got the switch. And now Jimmy Butler gets it stolen away. And here comes Royce down the lane with the big finish. Royce O'Neal. And he came down really hard. What a tough play by O'Neal. Now out to the corner. Here's Nunn for the Heat, and he drains it. Got to get back on D if you're Royce O'Neal. Took a hard fall though. Oof, man, that made my voice go nuts. And Donovan sweeps inside and gets the bucket. 22-22. Going back and forth so far. And now Jimmy Butler fades, and he nails a shot from the baseline. 6 quick buckets for Butler. He's looking pretty good. Butler kind of botched that. Here comes Royce on a touch pass, and now it's going to be out to Donovan Mitchell up top by the logo. He wants him. Here's an ISO. Going to give it over to Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic is going to be fouled. He'll go to the line for 2 shots. Woof. I'm going to have to go get water at halftime. Holy moly. He can't sustain this rate of play. I mean, honestly, I think that they're a very well-rounded team in a lot of areas. So, I don't mind them. I don't mind them at all. Royce O'Neal does not know how to land very well, evidently, because he just took a very hard fall off of his dunk. And there's Bojan, knocks down that first one. Bogey's been playing some really good basketball the past while. He did have some issues getting some consistency going, but I mean, it's just been pretty good. .24. 8 points for Bojan already. Had 15 with 5 threes against LeBron and the Lakers on Wednesday night. I love what I'm seeing from my man as he knocked that one down right there. 24-24. We're all tied up. 2:48 left to play in the first. Here's Goran Dragic up top, working on Joe Ingles. Going to swing it over to Kelly Olynyk at the top of the key. Now over to Okpala. And now here's Kendrick Nunn with a jumper. That one's no good. Going to be rebounded. Offensive rebound by Okpala. He turns it over. Here comes Joe Ingles. Joe looking to swing it. Joe Ingles up top, guarded by Paula, gonna go inside. Tough playing. Uh-oh. Joe. And he gets it out to Jordan Clarkson for 3. That one's no good. Almost lost that one for Joe Ingles. But, I mean, good recovery right there to at least get a pass out for a chance. And now here is Kendrick Nunn in the corner for the Heat, working on Bogdanovich. Again, it's going to be stolen again by the Jazz. And here comes Ingles up top, going to facilitate it over to Jordan Clarkson. Clarkson dishes it down low to Rudy Gobert. He sees the mismatch going inside. Took a terrible shot on Kelly Olynyk. And now here comes Jimmy Butler. And oh boy, there's going to be a foul right there on the floor. No shot on that one. They're going to wave it off. Tied up. Let's do this. Yeah, I mean, I'm really liking what the Jazz have done so far. They have to work on getting back in transition. Again, they've been scoring a lot of points that way. That's been a reoccurring theme for the Jazz a lot of the season. And Vincent's going to check in for the Heat. And up top is Dragic. Swings it over to Kelly Olynyk on the wing. Down to Bam Adebayo inside. Now out to Andre Iguodala for 3. That one's an air ball. And here come the Jazz, 24-24. We got 1:23 left to play in the first. Up top, here's Ingles. Guarded by Bam Adebayo. That's a mismatch. Gives it over to Conley. He gets the switch he wants. Steps back. 3-pointer. No good. And that's going to be rebounded by the Heat again. And here comes Dragic. Going to swing it over to Kelly Olynyk. In transition 3. That one's off. No good. Rebounded by Gobert. He swings it over to Joe Ingles. Ingles gives it over to Clarkson. Clarkson, can he get rolling early? Yes, he can. Deep shot from Jordan Clarkson. And 27-24, the Jazz are up 3. Here come the Heat. Up top, here's Gordon Dragic. Going to go inside. Stop and pop Jay from the elbow. That one's good. 26-27. This one is just back and forth. And here comes Mike Conley. Going to get fouled on his drive. And he will not go to the line. No shot on that one. The Jazz will inbound. We got 40 seconds left. Olynyk picked up the foul right there. That is his first. And now the Jazz to inbound. Here's Niang. Looks like they're talking about something. Quinn Snyder going to coach the Western Conference All-Stars. He's my pick for Coach of the Year. A lot of people are going to be looking at Doc Rivers, though, also in that role. So we'll see. We'll see. Niang to inbound if they will give him the ball. And oh my God. Inbound the ball, dude. And he does. Up top to Mike Conley. He's up by the logo. Conley guarded up top by Iguodala. Gets the screen he needs. Swings it over to Clarkson. Deep ball from JC. Wow. That was way outside. And there's a shot from the Heat. That one's no good. Going to be rebounded by Georges Niang. Niang pushing. Gives it over to Conley. Conley up top, guarded by Iguodala. Iguodala, pretty good defender, in my opinion. And now Conley up top. They're working for the final shot here. And now out to... That one's going to go to the Heat. Bad turnover right there by the Jazz. Just ill-advised. You don't want to throw it down to Rudy Gobert with 6 seconds left. But you know what? It's Mike Conley. It happens. What's going up, Little Man Knows Sports? Addison will be in here at halftime as far as I'm hearing, so make sure you join us. Woo! 48% from the floor for the Jazz as they're going to call a timeout. The Heat trying to get one last shot. Oh, I guess they're going to call it at the end of the first quarter. Okay, then. That's weird. I didn't even see the clock run out, but okay. Alright. Oh, gosh dang it. The swingman Royce O'Neal has been fantastic in this game. He's holding Jimmy Butler quite well so far. Go Jazz. JC, I love you. 6th man of the year. Yeah, he's looking fantastic. Jazz slow start until JC came in. Yeah, he really turned up. Turned up for sure. "33-year-old Mike Conley." We're getting started with the second quarter here in just a sec. Bogdanovich had 1 3 in that first half. Or actually, no. Had 3 threes in that first half. Sorry, I miscounted. 9 points. And Kendrick Nunn already has 10, though. He's really killing the Jazz so far. He's been playing some fantastic basketball. Yes, we are. This Utah Jazz family is getting way bigger. 1.18K subs right now. Actually, let me check what the real number is. This is never right. Let's see. We're at 1,201. Keep smashing it up, though. I would really appreciate it. Oh. Again, games tend to run pretty slow in Miami. A lot of players are pretty lax when they're out here. So, we'll see when it keeps getting going. All right. So far in the first quarter, the Heat shooting 52% from downtown, but only 2 3-point field goals as opposed to double for the Jazz, 4 for them. 8 rebounds for the Jazz, 14 for the Heat. 1 turnover for the Jazz, 5 for the Heat. And 11 bench points for the Jazz and 2 for the Heat. I mean, they're dominating so far, but there are some areas that they really need to improve in if they want to start establishing a big lead. Yes, sir. Yeah, he's just getting off the private jet. And now here is a shot by the Heat. That one's no good. Didn't have a chance to see it. And here come the Jazz. Ingles going to dump it off for Jordan Clarkson. He's going to swing it over to Gobert at the top of the key. Going to facilitate it from there. He gives it over to Joe Ingles. Joe into the corner for Jordan Clarkson. Clarkson working on Dragic. Step back 3. That one's up and almost went in, but no good. And now here come the Heat. The Heat going inside. Now here's Gordon Dragic. Going to toss it up for a lay-in. And wow, what a play by Bam Adebayo. Tough rebound. And he's going to go to the line for 2. I love the aggression from the Heat right now. They're killing it. Incredible energy. Let's go with Miami Heat tonight for 5th straight win. Is that what it's going to be? Wow. I mean, they're looking fantastic. Not going to lie. I mean, when they got Jimmy Butler back, and they also, I'm not exactly sure what Tyler Hero's status is in this game. But this season, Bam Adebayo, talk about a heck of a season. 19.6 points, 9.6 rebounds, 5.5 assists. He was an all-star last season, not this season. But there was a little bit of a gap that he was able to fit in for that spot. Now, he's looking even better. Hello, Abby. Thank you for stopping in. Jerseys came in today. That's what I'm talking about. And now here is another one for Bam. Makes both of them at the line. And it's a 2-point game once again. Now here comes Mike Conley going to cross the timeline. Conley guarded very tightly by Vincent up top. And now Conley swings it over to Jordan Clarkson. Back to Conley up top. Gets some space. Gonna pop a 3. Ball! And it rolls in! Mike Conley from downtown, the Jazz. That's always tough to contain for teams, especially when you don't have anything to counter it, and that is something that the Heat have been lacking. Now, Duncan Robinson outside. He's gonna step back into a jumper. That one's no good. And Gobert clears. And here come the Jazz over to Ingles. Ingles on the wing. Going to swing it over to Niang in the corner. And he's going to lose it. Here comes Gabe Vincent. Vincent kicks it out to Duncan Robinson for 3. He doesn't miss those very often. Got to be better in transition defensively if you're the Jazz. They know it too. Because Duncan Robinson is a heck of a shooter. You don't want to leave that guy. He's always got the money ball. And now Here's Gobert inside, and he's fouled. He'll go to the line for 2. A great dish, though, right there by Joe Ingles. I love it. Good ball so far from both of these guys. Money Mike. Yes, sir. Go Miami. Yeah, I mean, they're looking fantastic right now. Go JC, go. Yeah, he's coming into this game. Already has 6 points, 2 for 3 shooting. Looking good so far. All right. Rudy Gobert at the line, and his first one is up and good. 34-31, the Jazz establishing a little bit of a presence right now on that lead for the scoreboard. And Rudy. Second one coming. Second one is up and good. 35-31, 4 points is the lead. And now here comes Goran Dragic. Dragic going inside, dumps it off for Bam Adebayo. That one's no good. Going to be rebounded by Joe Ingles. And here come the Jazz. Joe gets a screen from Rudy. Gives it over to Mike Conley outside. Joe, that one's no good. And that one's going to be rebounded by Duncan Robinson. Good clear out right there. And now here's Iguodala going to swing it down to Bam Adebayo, working on Joe Ingles. Big mismatch. Now, and there's going to be a travel on Duncan Robinson. He may be a great shooter, not the best ball handler, though. 35-31. That's a turnover. The 6th of the half for the Heat. 9:38 left to play in the second. That's awesome. Eric Spoelstra started as a video coordinator for Pat Riley for the Heat. He's come a long way. And now here's Joe Ingles up top. Looks to shoot the 3. Going to dish it over to Clarkson. Clarkson spins. Cuts the defense open. Goes right inside. And he's going to swing it out to Ingles. He's going to kick it over to Conley. Conley going inside. Tough shot. And the lob to Rudy Gobert. And he slams it home. You'll love to see it. The Jazz are playing well right now. Up top, here's Goran Dragic. Dragic going inside. Going to lob it up for Bam Adebayo, and there's going to be a touch foul right there. That was not a good call. Big flop right there by Bam, and he's going to go to the line for 2. I mean, I do like the play. He's going up aggressive, but, I mean, that's just not a good call. Smash that sub button, everybody. Trying to get 1.2K. We're right there. Help me out. Another big dunk for the Jazz. They've had a lot of lob plays in the last few games here. Here's Duncan Robinson going to give it up top to Vincent. Now over to Bam Adebayo. Out in the corner for Duncan Robinson. Downtown. Actually, pardon me, that was Dragic. And he's healthy right now, so he's got that 3 ball in his bag. 34-37. He's cooking. Outside for Jordan Clarkson. Going to swing it over to Joe Ingles. Big 3. Got it! From downtown, it's Joe Ingles. That was way outside. Wow. He hit that from outer space. Whew. Jazz going to be called for a delay of game warning right there. But 40-34. Now here comes Goran Dragic with the ball for the Heat. Dumps it off for Iguodala. Now outside. Gabe Vincent for 3. That one's good. Wow. Gabe Vincent. Tough shot, too. Love it. And here come the Jazz. 37-40. It's a 3-point game. Make sure you stick around. This is a good one. Out in the corner for Joe Ingles. And that one's no good. Going to be rebounded by the Heat. By Vincent. And he gives it over to Iguodala. Iguodala going to stop on the wing. Gives it over to Duncan Robinson. Looking to shoot the deep 3. Steps back. Can't hit, and that one's going to be rebounded by Georges Niang, working his way down the floor for the Jazz. Niang swings it over to Jordan Clarkson. Stop and pop Jay. That one's no good, and that's rebounded by the Heat. Here comes Dragic. Cross-court pass to Bam Adebayo, and he just had an offensive foul right there. Bam Adebayo absolutely knocked over Georges Niang, and that one's going to go on Bam. Good call. I don't know if that's the right call, but in my eyes, that's a good call. He kind of took him under his will. Against his will. Yeah, we cannot get we can't get a stop right now at all. Again, make sure everybody, if you're new to the channel and you like what you're seeing, keep smashing up that like button. We normally have 2 people in here and it's a lot more fun. But make sure you hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. Eric Spoelstra is mad right now, but Jazz ball. Here comes Donovan Mitchell. Donovan swings it over to Jordan Clarkson. Clarkson working on Vincent. Gonna drive, spins, steps back. Gonna kick it out to the corner. Joe Ingles. Ingles could have popped it. Gonna throw it back out to Clarkson. Step back three. Oh, and that one's no good. Tough shot right there by JC. I don't know if that's the right move. 40-37, 7:05 left to play in the second quarter. Here comes Jimmy Butler up top. Going to work on Ingles. Goes inside, outside of Vincent. Vincent gives it over to Bam Adebayo, working on Derek Favors. He gives it into the corner for none other than Duncan Robinson, and he nails it from downtown. Nice move right there to get open for Duncan. I love his game, man. He's just a knockdown shooter. Knockdown shooter. He's got enough post moves, or he's got enough moves to get himself open, which is awesome. All right, everybody, make sure if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and that like button. I would really appreciate it. Trying to get to 1.2K subscribers. Do me a favor, smash it up for me. I'd appreciate it. All right. They've been playing some fantastic basketball so far. Both teams actually have been really good from the floor. In fact, Miami is actually shooting 7 percentage points more than Utah in the field goal numbers. 50% for Miami, 43 for Utah. But it cancels out. The Jazz are just playing some fantastic defense right now. So we'll see what happens. All right. Ja Morant has been killing it recently. And I'm just watching the game breaks, so that's why I say that. But anyway, the Jazz putting a close to this first half of the season. And so far, it's just been a fantastic year. The only game that's actually been postponed for the Jazz, which probably would have been a big win, was at Washington. And they're going to start the second half of the schedule off at Houston, or against Houston, then a 5-game road trip. That's going to consist of the Warriors, Boston, Washington, Toronto, and Chicago. Then they got a 4-game homestand, Brooklyn, Memphis again, and Cleveland. And then after that, a game at Memphis, then 2 home games, Chicago and Orlando. Then they are at Dallas and at Phoenix. And then Portland, Sacramento, Washington, Oklahoma City, and Indiana. And then after that, they've got a doubleheader. I mean, some of these games are actually going to be pretty easy for them, but they got a doubleheader against the Lakers, then at Houston, Minnesota, and then at Minnesota, which typically happens with the Jazz. I'm not sure why they schedule those games like that, though. My drip is as consistent as Rudy's defense. All day, baby. We might need the glasses today. We'll see. We will see. Make sure if you guys haven't already, smash up that like button, hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. We love all of our subscribers. We're at 1,204 on my count, but I don't know. Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo, 13 times in NBA history. They've had, and that's, I think, the most in NBA history. It's got to be darn close. But they have 13 double-doubles when they both have them, and Donovan Mitchell going to pop a deep one. That one's no good. Not the best shot for Donovan. I think that he could get a better look than that, as here come the Heat. Dragic up top, guarded by Jordan Clarkson, going to swing it down to Butler. Now Dragic driving, puts it up, and that one's going to be foul. And he's going to go to the line for 2. Nice move by Dragic to get inside and draw the contact. I mean, I just like how the Heat play. And this is a big game for them. They could show a lot of people that they're capable of doing some work this season. Dragic at the line. And he's going to put that one up. First one is up and down, 41-40. The Heat now up by 1. Jazz have had kind of a scoring slowdown right there as Jordan Clarkson's going to check out with his second foul. Actually, he might stay in. We'll see. On the floor now for the Jazz is going to be Jordan Clarkson, Bojan Bogdanovic, Donovan Mitchell, Derek Favors, and Royce O'Neal. And for the Heat, Goran Dragic. I'm not exactly sure if it's Gordon or Goran. But Jimmy Butler, Kelly Olynyk, Kendrick Nunn, and Okpala. 42-40, and here come the Jazz. Donovan Mitchell up top, going to cross the timeline. An 8-0 run for Miami, looking to put that one to a slowdown as Donovan Mitchell coasts inside and gets the bucket. 42-42. He's going to have that coast and bucket anytime he wants tonight as here comes Dragic, going to swoop past the baseline. Now dumps it off for Okpala, going to be swatted away by Derek Favors. And now outside for Goran Dragic. He nails a three-pointer. Wow. Great offense for the Heat right now. Now here's Donovan Mitchell going to put up a shot on the other end. That one's good. He's come alive right now in this second quarter. And here comes Jimmy Butler on the other end. Gets a screen from Okpala. And he's going to go drive inside on Royce O'Neal. Gets cut off, fades, and puts it up and in. Nice shot by Jimmy Butler. That's good stuff. And now here come the Jazz on the other end. And Donovan's going to lose it. And he looks like he's shaking up a little bit. See what happens. Oh, no, he's all good. 44-47. We have 5:21 left to play in the quarter. Make sure, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. I would really appreciate it. Thank you for coming in, Jenny. Yes, please don't spam. I would appreciate it. Dragic up top. Going to be guarded by Donovan Mitchell. He drives. Kicks it out to Okpala. Okpala, deep three. That one's no good. Rebounded by, tough rebound too, by O'Neal. And he coast to coast. And Donovan Mitchell, or actually that's Derek Favors, who finishes that as O'Neal missed the layup. I thought he had it in, but he missed it. And here come the Heat. Deep three from Dragic off the dribble that time. And Okpala gets the offensive rebound. Nice board. Kicks it out to Olynyk. Olynyk driving. Going to kick it out to Butler. Butler working on Bogdanovic. Butler looking to go inside. 3 on the shot clock. Goes in, and he's going to be fouled. That's a cheap foul, too. I don't know. They're calling a lot of touch fouls in this game, but he'll go to the line for 2. Good recognition right there by Jimmy Butler. Yeah, smash that like button and subscribe. Let's keep growing this Jazz family on the Jazz Huddle. Favors with an easy 2 right there. Puts the Jazz up. Or did not put the Jazz up. Puts them down by 1 as Butler's going to knock down that first free throw, putting the Heat up by 2. 48-46. Gobert is going to return with 4:35 left to play in the second quarter. 46-48 again is our score. Again, 4:35 left in this second quarter. And Butler gets to the line about 8 times again. That's why his shooting percentage is so high. And he knocks it down. That's 2 for 2 on that trip to the line for Jimmy Butler. Now here come the Jazz. Donovan Mitchell slicing and dicing. Going to give it over to Rudy Gobert, and he's going to be fouled on the floor. Oh, he just took a jump shot and nailed it too. What the heck? And Kelly Olynyk's going to pick up number 2 right there on that foul. Well, maybe that's actually his 3rd. I don't know. Let's see what they call. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be his 2nd foul right there. Kelly Olynyk. Now here comes Donovan Mitchell. Donovan stops, pops, up, and no good, but he gets his own miss. 48-49, the Jazz just sticking with them. I love the aggression right now from Donovan Mitchell. He's playing like his old self. And Butler up top, going to get a screen from Andre Iguodala. Nice screen, too. And Iguodala rolling. Going to give it over to Olynyk inside, and he can't finish. and that's going to be rebounded by the Jazz. Here comes Donovan Mitchell driving, puts up a floater. That one's no good. Going to be rebounded by Kelly Olynyk, and here come the Heat. Jimmy Butler crossing the timeline. Going to swing it over to Kelly Olynyk in transition. 3-ball. That one's no good. And here come the Jazz. Got to have better shot selection if you're the Heat. Conley swings it over to Royce O'Neal. Back to Conley. Deep ball. And bang! From downtown. That's Royce O'Neal. Or not Royce O'Neal. Mike Conley. And he nails that one. Putting the Jazz up by 2 right there. And there is a nice finish right there by Jimmy Butler. He's got 10 in this game so far. 51-51. 12, actually, I think. If it's going to update. Should be updating on your screen, too, in here in just a second. And now here come the Jazz. Up top, here's Conley, guarded by Kendrick Nunn. Swings it over to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich working on Iguodala. Gonna spin. Fades. And that one's almost an air ball. Barely grazes the rim, and it's going to be rebounded by the Heat. Tough shot. I don't like that one. Butler. Guarded by Donovan Mitchell. Gets the switch he wants. Goes in on Rudy Gobert and almost gets the tip in to fall. But he's going to kick it out to Kendrick Nunn. Kendrick driving. Going to kick it out. Wide open. Jimmy Butler for 3. That one is no good. And rebounded by a great tip out right there, actually, by Gobert. And it's going to be rebounded by the Jazz. Here comes Conley. Conley. Spinning. Gives it over to Royce O'Neal. Deep 3. That one's no good. Rebounded by Kendrick Nunn. Nunn. Outside. Gonna swing it over to Duncan Robinson. He's trying to create space to try to get a 3 off. And does. Big shot by Duncan. That one's no good. Rebounded by Mike Conley. Conley pushing for the Jazz. 2 minutes left in the second quarter. First half has been way back and forth. We'll see what happens here. Conley. Stop and pop. Jay. From downtown, that one's an air ball. And that one's going to be Heat ball. Oof, that was a tough shot. Heck of a game so far. 51-51, 1:43 left to play in the second. We got a timeout on the floor. Oof. How are you guys feeling? What are you guys thinking about this game? I mean, I'm liking it so far. It's been a heck of a game so far. We need to blow these teams out. I disagree. I think that we don't need to blow out the Heat. The Heat have won 5 in a row. I mean, I don't mind them as a team either. Both teams are kind of evening out in that field goal percentage. 42.2% for the Jazz and 43.2% for the Heat. We also had that tough thing against the Heat. I mean, they're a very good defensive team. They adjusted to us, and they started playing really good three-point defense. So we had to start going into that. We started going into the paint to get a lot of our stuff done, which worked. But I don't think they're going to have to do it tonight. They are shooting 33.3% from downtown. And if we check out how many they've shot so far, they've shot 17, or they've made 7, shot 21. Same for the Heat, except they've only shot 17. Yeah, I expected a slow first half because the Heat are a pretty good team. So we'll see. Oh, yeah, this game good tonight for the Heat Nation. Oh, yeah, I mean, they're looking fantastic so far. Your team is doing well. Real well. All right, make sure before we get to halftime, let's try to get to 1.2K. We're at 1,189. Can we get 11 people to hit that big red button? And make sure you check out the post-game report. That'll be coming out shortly after the game tonight. And we are currently all tied up in Miami. 1:43 left to play in this first half. All right, everybody. The pace favors the Jazz right now. They're really pushing, but so are the Heat. They're moving the ball, and they're doing a lot of good stuff. They're doing a lot of good stuff for sure. All right. Currently at 1. That's weird. It's kind of guessing. This is why I decided to go to the Orlando game tomorrow instead of this game versus Miami. Honestly, I think that the Heat game might be more fun to go to, but you know what? You do what you want to do, my boy. Come on, Jazz heated up the Heat. Yeah, they did. They totally did. Play on words right there, but they definitely did. And here's the inbound. We got 1:40 left to play. Here come the Heat. Iguodala running it down the floor for the Heat. Interesting work right there by the Heat to get Iguodala running the point. He's going to dump it off to Bam Adebayo on the baseline, guarded by Rudy Gobert. Nowhere to go. Going to throw it off of Rudy's foot. And that one's going to be, that's going to be, what happened? I guess it's going to be Heat ball, but he pointed the opposite direction, so that's kind of weird. And Duncan Robinson going to throw it into Bam Adebayo. Adebayo up top, hands it off to Jimmy Butler, gets some space, looking to pop, going to give it down low to Bam Adebayo, and he's going to put up a shot. That's a tough one. No good. Taps it out, and Conley going to get the board. Here comes Donovan Mitchell, and that's going to be a goaltend on Bam Adebayo. A little bit too slow right there. 53-51 on that shot by Donovan Mitchell. He's already got 12 on 6 for 10 shooting. He's shooting 60% from the floor. Good stuff from Donovan so far tonight. Good stuff. I got the Jazz in this one, but the Heat are putting up some really good fight. This was kind of similar to the last game, and then the Jazz just blew it open in the end. But Bam Adebayo going to swing it down low to Duncan Robinson, and he puts in the reverse layup. Great shot. Great dish, too. Love it. Up top, here's Donovan Mitchell. Donovan looking to get space. Gives it over to Bojan Bogdanovic. Back to Donovan. In transition. 3. No good. Off the catch 3 is what I meant to say. Now Iguodala going to give it. There's going to be a foul on Rudy Gobert again. Off ball, too. And here, I'm not sure what's going on, but 37.6, and Bam Adebayo is at the line. Yeah, that is right, and he's going to make that first one. 54-53 is the score. The Heat up by 1. This game has been way back and forth. They're playing some good basketball. Both teams shooting really well from the floor. For the Heat, it's going to be 43.5 for the Jazz, 42.6%. So, I mean, just like they're knocking down shots, both teams, and that second one is going to be up and good as well for Bam Adebayo. And now here come the Jazz. Donovan Mitchell, quick drive, going to swing it out to Bojan Bogdanovic in the corner. Bogey steps back for 3. That was not a good shot at all. 26 seconds to go. I think he was going for a 2-for-1. They're not going to get that opportunity, though, as here comes Jimmy Butler, going to slow it down. Goes up top, 3-second difference between shot and game clock. He's up top on the hash. A little bit closer to the half-court line. And now Conley's going to pick him up. He's going to go inside and gets his lane, and the big finish by Jimmy Butler. And that's going to take the Heat to halftime. 4 seconds to go. Here's Conley. Conley going to step back for 3, and that one's going to be short. And your score at halftime, 53-57. A good game so far. Make sure you stick around. And also, make sure you hit that like button and that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. Let's see if I can get that a little bit bigger. Jazz are going to have to regroup at halftime, fix some mistakes that they've had early in this game. Miami with a 53-57 lead. They're playing some fantastic ball so far. And also, I don't know if you're in here, Addison, but let me know when you're coming on. And then I will fix the audio so that you're going to be able to do that. Actually, I'll send you an invite right now. All right. So he will be joining us in a little bit here. But good stuff so far from both teams. A ton of guys in double figures already for the Heat. You got Jimmy Butler, Kendrick Nunn with 10. You got Bam Adebayo with 10. Gordon Dragic with 10. And Jimmy Butler with 14. So Good stuff so far. He's actually a leading scorer, Jimmy Butler. And there's also been some spreading of the wealth for the Jazz. Royce O'Neal's got 2, Bogdanovich with 9, Rudy Gobert with 6, Mike Conley with 8, and Donovan Mitchell with 12. They're all scoring. Both teams are doing that. Yeah. Gobert and Donovan Mitchell looking like they're nourishing that relationship a little bit more, which is good. This is killing you? Yeah, I bet it is. Make sure you let me know before you come on, so I can get everything set up. Gobert has been pretty dominant in the paint, I'm not going to lie. Second unit guys for the Jazz have been imperative all year. And they're just, I mean, Jordan Clarkson, you look at him, he's already got 9 in this game, I'm pretty sure. Let me see here. I'm going to take a look at the box score real quick. So for the Jazz, the starters, as always, were Royce O'Neal, Bojan Bogdanovic, Rudy Gobert, and Mike Conley, and Donovan Mitchell. And Donovan has 12, Conley has 8. But it's been tough, and the bench has been actually really influential in this game so far. You have Jordan Clarkson, 6 points. You got Derek Favors, he's got 4, and a block, a nasty block too. And then Joe Ingles with 6. He's hit 2 3-pointers already in this game. Donovan Mitchell with 12 points. He's shooting 6 for 11. Great percentage. He's looking fantastic so far. He's going inside. He's being aggressive, which is something that we've seen him shy away from a little bit in this year, but he's kind of being a little bit more aggressive in these past few games, which I like to see. Little man will be joining us here shortly. All right. Yeah, I mean, just great ball movement by the Jazz to start off this game, but talk about Miami. One guy that I've been watching all game, and I always say this, I love Duncan Robinson. He's been knocking down shots, 2 3-pointers for him already. He's got another shot, too, that was a reverse layup. But 5 rebounds, 1 assist as well for Duncan. He actually came out of a D2 school and transferred over to Michigan. Big stuff from him. He's a great shooter. And he's also got enough moves to get him around, so it's good. But the Jazz, just they're connected, you know? You got Royce O'Neal playing the fantastic defense. Bojan making shots from everywhere. Rudy Gobert's been, he's the favorite for Defensive Player of the Year in my eyes. But we'll see what happens there. A 9-man rotation for the Jazz. It's been working fantastic basically all season. And they do kind of like to throw in Miye in there too. So we'll see what they do in this game, because they're going to need some extra defense for sure. Always go for the second half losing. Yeah, and also the Jazz are going to, they always go to the second half losing if you're the Jazz. But you have to be consistent, and they've done that a lot this season. I'm hoping to see some good b-ball from them in this second half, and they always do this where they start off slow and then they just pick it up. Slowly they're going to start moving the ball a lot more and hit those threes. Whenever that Heat leads at halftime, they always win by 9. They always win 9 out of 10. Wow. You know, we'll see. Like, I don't want to make any calls yet, just because this game is still going to go either way. And the Jazz were only favored by 6, which is really low for the Jazz right now, as they've been winning every game. Make sure, if you haven't already, hit that like button and that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it, especially if you're new to the channel. You can get some more content just like this. Liking it helps get the stream out there, so I would really appreciate it. All right. I mean, Bam Adebayo, he's just been all over tonight, getting some great boards so far, and he's going up strong, which I like. And we are at 1,195 subscribers. Can we get 5 people to smash it up real quick? How many points does Donovan Mitchell have? He has 12. Should be right here on your screen. That's one thing I like to do. I'm trying to get it so the box score might be a little bit more bigger for you guys. Trying to get something where it works, but it happens. Can't find the like button? Well, here's what you want to do. When you exit out of your phone, and I can show you on my phone, actually. Hold on. Gotta pull it up. It's gonna be right there. Or hold on, where are you? Right there. There's the like button. Just on the outside. But the Jazz, I mean, just both teams are playing fantastic defense. Again, the Jazz are the only team in the NBA to rank top 5 in both offensive and defensive net rating, which is fantastic. And they've just been they've been great. And Jazz center and guard Donovan Mitchell were named NBA All-Stars. They are 2 of 7 Western Conference reserves, announced by the NBA on February 23rd. That duo was voted in by NBA coaches for the 70th All-Star game, which will be played at State Farm Arena in Atlanta on March 7th. That marks the second straight All-Star appearance for both of them. So they've been playing fantastic basketball. The Jazz obviously are not looking like they're going to hit that 28 three-point field goal mark that they hit against Charlotte, but that was the franchise high, and it was fantastic. The reserves in that game knocked down 19 of those threes, which is the most ever by an NBA bench. Again, this team is prolific, and they are knockdown shooters all the way across the board. But I mean, they're just looking. I appreciate it, Agent X Pandas. I appreciate it a lot. Yeah, keep smashing it. Keep smashing it. Georges Niang has had a little bit of a slow start. I think he hasn't scored, but he did hit 7 threes in the game against the Hornets, which was huge. But the Jazz are knocking down 17 threes a game. So far in this one, they have hit 7. So they're on track for 14. Man, I have to keep doing that to my voice. I guess just because it's really cold here. Hit that like button like Cecile, and you shall find, player. Yes, sir. I love it, Trap House. Yeah, let's see if I can do that. Hold on. See, here's the issue. It does that. I don't want that. Hold on. I wish there was one where it had a double layered kind of thing, where we could just see everything, but unfortunately there is not. Miami with 5 straight wins tonight. Yeah, they've won 4 straight if I'm correct. And I mean they're looking pretty good so far in this game, so I wouldn't be surprised. Wouldn't be surprised at all. For the Jazz though, yeah, I mean the Jazz have won 2 in a row against Miami. 3 in a row against the Magic, which we will be live for here on this channel. Addison's actually going to be at that game, which is pretty cool. But the Jazz is a historic year, so it's sweet that he's going to be able to go see him play. But he will be showing up here. And oh, look, right as I say it, the man has entered the building. Hold on. I need to set my audio up so we'll be able to hear him. Ah, man, that is killer. All right.
What's up? What's up?
Hey, hold on. Let me see the jersey. Let me see the jersey.
You already know we're rocking the O'Neal tonight. Oh, I don't know if y'all can see that, but we're rocking O'Neal.
Huh.
I'm telling y'all, O'Neal's hitting a buzzer beater tonight. Just because I'm wearing his jersey. O'Neal is going to make the clutch play tonight. I'm calling it right.
I love it.
Right.
I love the energy.
Listen, I'm telling you.
I want to see him do it too.
Listen, I'm at AAU, right? I got travel ball practice.
You play AAU?
What?
You play AAU?
Of course.
Actually?
Yes.
That's bad. Cool.
I'm on my way home. You know, after like I had a 3-hour practice. I'm tired, and I'm like, man, let me come on here and let me see a Jazz blowout, and we're losing.
Mm-hmm.
That is not what I wanted to see, but it's okay. I've arrived, and the Jazz know I'm on the stream now, and they're gonna start to show up now. That's all it was.
That's what
I got
I'm
the
saying.
jersey. We rocking now. All positive vibes, everyone. I've kind of gotten a glimpse of how this game's going. I already seen the halftime highlights. My boy O'Neal dropping dimes. Hold on, let me show you the other jersey that I got.
Okay, do it.
And then let me know which one. I bought my friend tickets to the game tomorrow as well. Let me know which jersey I should wear and which one he should wear. Hold on, let me get it.
Who else's jersey did you get? Conley or something? I think you might have gotten a Donovan.
I got the same one you got. I got the gold statement Mitchell.
It just doesn't have the patch on it because the patch is cool. But that one's cool too.
So which one? Hold on. Let us know in the comments which one. I'm going to the Jazz game tomorrow in Orlando. So let me know what jersey I should ride to the game tomorrow. Again, we do appreciate everyone who is stopping on in. Fun fact, bats are only the mammal that can. Oh, that's interesting. I like it. Boo boo, that jersey not going to save you. Yes, it is, man. I'm telling you, I've arrived, and the Jazz are winning now. It's almost like a guarantee. It's almost like a guarantee. Oh man. You should wear JC. I haven't gotten a JC jersey yet. Hopefully in some time I can get one. So just rocking with the O'Neal and Mitchell, the good friendship duo right there that worked out over the summer, actually in Miami. And that's where they said they really turned the tide, to which has led to this strong start. But the Jazz never play well in Miami. The Jazz always split with the Heat.
They do.
1-1 every year.
Constantly.
And every year, the home team always wins. I've been in the last 3 Miami Heat Jazz games. The Jazz have won none.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm actually the curse, and maybe that's what's wrong. Because if we go to the Magic game and we lose to the Magic, I'm never going to a Jazz game again. Because I'm just convinced I'm the only reason they're losing.
Yeah, that would be tough. That would be very tough.
Dude.
I mean, but the Jazz have been playing pretty good so far. You got Rudy Gobert. He's grabbing some boards. 7 so far for him. The Jazz are not leading.
I watched the end of the half. I watched the final 2 minutes, on my TV, and we were just not hitting threes. I heard we were shooting 30.
No, we've had issues with that all game too. It's a tough one.
And that's just you're not. I mean, I'm not. You're not accustomed to seeing us shoot that poorly from downtown. So.
But I mean, it's not that bad. 29%, which I mean, compared to some other teams, isn't terrible. But they've done better a lot. So we'll see what happens. But hopefully they can come out and make some shots.
Absolutely. We got to start making the shots now. When the shots start falling, we're going to win this game.
Absolutely.
It's only just a matter of time. And guys, we are 2 subscribers away from 1.2K here on the Jazz Huddle. So smash up the like button, hit that subscribe button. And if you guys are new to the channel as well, we're going to be live for every single Utah Jazz game this year. I will not be on tomorrow's stream. It will be just Blake, because I will be at the Utah Jazz versus the Magic tomorrow. So I won't be able to make an appearance on tomorrow. But Blake will have the game covered for you, as we have 3 more games after this until the All-Star break.
And I was taking a look at that schedule in that second half. It's going to be very interesting. There's a lot of tough matchups for the Jazz, including a double header.
We have the easiest schedule.
I know, but there's still a double header against LA, which is tough.
Oh yeah, I mean obviously there's
obviously going to be there's going to be eggs in there. We'll see.
We go through this stretch of late March to early April where we have a lot of cupcakes, like back to back to back to back,
which is going to be tough, but we'll see.
We go up by 15 at the end of the third. Well, if you remember, at the end, at halftime, we were only up by 5, and then we got up to 21 because, because we went on a 16-0 run against the Heat to start the third quarter against them. And the last time we played in Salt Lake City.
Right.
Oh, man, that was when I called the game when you called the game at the hotel. Remember that one?
Oh, yeah, that was a long time ago.
All right. Do you want to call it, or do you want me to take over?
I got it. I'm getting warmed up for tomorrow, and Butler takes a jumper right there, and that one's going to be out of bounds on the Jazz. Are you synced up, or are you ahead?
I know. You're actually ahead of me this time.
Oh, okay. Then I can
I'll tell you when Butler shoots for me. Okay. Butler shot now.
Okay. Tell me when Conley's up at the top.
I'll tell you. When Conley's what?
Conley's up at the logo. Is he dribbling?
Okay. They're showing Adebayo. Now.
Okay. Donovan Mitchell up top, going to be guarded by Jimmy Butler. They're showing a weird angle. He's going to pop a deep three. Donovan Mitchell. Woo!
That's the start. And I heard he had 12 points in the first half. So,
yeah,
and I heard he was
16
being efficient tonight as well. So that's a great sign. Good start to the first half by Utah.
I love it. Now here come the Heat. Outside for Kelly Olynyk. That's his first three that he's made all game as he knocks that one down. He shot a few, hadn't made any, and he knocked that one down right through the teeth of the D. And now here comes Donovan Mitchell, going to swing it out. Nice pass to Royce O'Neal, and he can't knock that one down.
Yeah, great find. O'Neal had the open look, just wasn't there.
Yep, and Nunn going to dish it down to Jimmy Butler. Gives it over to Bam Adebayo. Tough finish. And the bucket. He'll go to the line for one more. Wow.
Yeah, and Gobert's hurt on that play. I think he took a shot to the face on that one when he jumped up.
Always.
And Gobert's trying to convince him that was an offensive foul. Let's take a look.
He's a rough guy. That's definitely not an offensive foul. But Bam Adebayo is physical. He really is. He gets into you.
Hey, we hit 1.2K. We appreciate that, everyone. Keep on smashing the like and subscribe, and let's keep on growing a big family here on the Jazz Huddle. We will be live for every single game here on the Jazz Huddle, along with post-game reports and much more.
All right, let me fix this.
All right, and just like that, Utah down by 7 here in the third quarter.
Yeah, as Bam's going to knock down that free throw, and now here come the Jazz. Donovan Mitchell up top at the hash. Going to drive inside, tosses up a floater or a scoop. That one's no good, and that one's going to go out of bounds, and it will go to the Heat. Not a good offensive possession there for the Jazz. Got to be a little bit more effective in those transition plays.
Yeah, again, and the offense is, again, it's been slow tonight. We're not knocking down the open threes.
Not for the Heat, though. The Heat are coming out and playing
well, yeah, the Heat have been playing amazing so far.
Absolutely.
It's been a slow night, but we always do this in Miami.
Yeah, and he's going to give it over to Bam Adebayo on the baseline, and he puts it up and in. Great dish right there.
All time out.
Yeah, I agree. And now here come the Jazz. Going to give it over to Donovan Mitchell on the wing. Donovan looking to drive. Going to swing it over to Royce O'Neal. Wide open corner three. And that one's good.
There we go.
There's a good offensive possession from the Jazz. Got to play some defense, though.
If we just start knocking down the shots, we're going to win this game. The shots just have been the problem. We've already got 2 3-pointers here in the third. Now we just got to get defensive stops, and we failed to do so right there. As Butler just makes it look easy right there on O'Neal.
Yeah, he just swung in and got that bucket. Sweeped in is what I mean to say. Swept in. I don't even know what to say. But Bojan Bogdanovic for 3. Wow, from the corner.
When the ball is moving, it creates so much more shot opportunities. And when we knock him down, as Bogdanovic, he already has knocked down 2 3-pointers this game. He's really been rolling of late. So we just got to keep that pace up.
Absolutely is. There's Bam Adebayo, fades and hits a shot on the baseline. That's one of his favorite spots on the floor. That baseline J is really nice from him. As here comes Bojan Bogdanovic looking to spin on Kendrick Nunn. Tough shot, and he did not. Did he really not get the foul called right there?
No, well, he did. He got it called. He got it called. Still a tough shot selection right there, though, for Bogdanovic.
But I think he knew it. He was just trying to draw contact. He's going to go to the line for 2. He's a great free throw shooter, so good guy for them.
We're just getting killed right now. Rudy's having a really tough time guarding up on, what's his name? Bam Adebayo.
Bam Adebayo.
I mean, Bam Adebayo is playing really well right now.
He's also a lot more versatile than these Jazz defenders, which is tough for them. As he's gonna knock down that first one, Bogey at the line, perfect so far. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, the Jazz are Jazz are 8 of 8, and the Heat are 9 of 9 from the free throw line. So the free throw shooting has really been on from both teams right now. But, and the Heat aren't making mistakes right now. The Jazz got to force stops.
As Butler's going to go inside, stop and pop Jay. That one's going to get the shooter's bounce, and it rolls in. 71-64. The Jazz badly need a timeout right now, but they're going to keep
Not even a timeout. We just need a defensive stop.
Well, absolutely, but, I mean, how do you get that if you can't reset your schemes? You got Mike Conley up top. He's going to give it over to Donovan Mitchell. Driving inside, going to pop a floater. Wow, I think that might have been a lob, but he's going to get the basket and the foul. Wow.
Yeah, what I think he was trying to do is he was just trying to throw that shot
Yeah.
up. Let's look. So he's gonna get fouled. So he just chucks it
Wow.
up. So it's a shooting foul. He didn't even, his intention wasn't to make it. It just
No.
happened to go in. Good shot right there by Donovan. And again, big free throws right now. But Donovan, we always talk about how poor his efficiency is. Well, tonight that's not been the
No,
case.
he's been absolutely
8 of
flawless.
14 shooting. He's now got 18 points. The Jazz only down by 4. That's the type of numbers you want to see from Donovan, especially when the team isn't shooting particularly well as a whole.
Absolutely. His Butler's going to go inside. And what a finish by Jimmy Butler on Bojan Bogdanovic. Took it right into him and got the bucket. And he'll go to the line for one more.
Again, the offense has not been the problem again here. It's been the defense. Whenever it feels like we're down in a game, we fail to get those defensive stops when they're needed. The offense, even in eventually we made that.
And the problem is it just goes through stretches, There are stretches where the Jazz just don't get those stops that we need. And that's super tough as Butler's going to knock that one down. And what the heck did I just...
Yeah, we've almost scored in every single possession. We just got to get back to making those defensive stops.
Oops. Yeah, will you call it for a sec? For some reason, my thing just went back to the beginning of the game.
Conley, beautiful spin move, and just let me know when you're ready. Conley, beautiful spin move inside and floats it up and in with the left hand. He got it to go. It's a 5-point lead here for the Heat. Here's Butler, picked up by O'Neal. He's going to get a screen from Olynyk. Butler driving, hangs no good. Rebounded by, no, they're going to call a foul. Another one on Bogdanovic right there. And so more free throws coming up here for the Miami Heat. And again, the Jazz failing to get that stop that they need once again.
Tell me when they show you the Conley talking to the ref.
Now.
Okay. All right, I'm synced. So 75 to 69.
74.
74 to 69. Well, 75 now. That was just what ESPN said. Yep. 75 is Butler's going to knock down that free throw right there. 69 to 75. The Heat are up 6. They've been playing some fantastic ball as of late.
Yep. It's still plenty of time, though.
No, absolutely. I don't even have a team who's going to win this game yet. We'll just see. We'll just see.
You have got to get
defensive
stop.
stops.
We have scored on every single possession. Get a stop.
Yeah. It's 16
and now
to 18.
A technical foul on Utah.
Oh, boy. That's just ill-advised. You don't want to have that as Duncan Robinson.
Can't be doing that, man. Not down. Time. Not winning a basketball. And I think that was Bogdanovic who picked that up.
He was complaining too much.
He's got to be more careful with that. You can't take the silly things that are going to hurt you even more. Don't give up. You can't give up 3-point. Yep, Bogdanovic with the technical foul. And normally it's Rudy Gobert who does that, but
yeah, that's true.
Just got to be some.
Now here's Butler, and he'll have 2 free throws as well.
He already made the first one.
Oh, okay. That's what happened. They just split it up. And now here come the Jazz. So I guess what's happened there was a foul intentionally, or not intentional foul, but Royce O'Neal deep 3, and that one's gonna go down.
That's right, baby.
Yes, sir.
That's right. O'Neal's already got 2 here in this third quarter.
Yeah, but he's got to play some defense right now. It's not looking great so far.
We need him.
Yep, and Kendrick Nunn's gonna get the inbound from Jimmy Butler. Now Jimmy Butler trailing, gets the ball back, crosses half court, guarded up top by Joe Ingles. And he's going to dish it. He's not going to dish it, but another foul right there on Joe Ingles. Just another foul on
Joe Ingles. Just another foul on the Jazz. I mean, Jimmy Butler.
He's
throwing 3 straight fouls and 3 straight possessions. The Jazz have got to get discipline on defense.
Absolutely. I mean, they've just kind of been playing weak. They're not cutting off the lanes, the driving lanes. Not cutting off passing lanes either, which is also tough. As here's Jimmy Butler up top off of the handoff from Bam Adebayo. Gets a screen from Kelly Olynyk working on Royce O'Neal. And now he's going to... What the heck? And he's going to pop a deep 3. That one's no good. Kind of weird how that play went down. But that one's going to stay with the... Oh, no, it's going to be Jazz ball.
Go to Utah.
I thought that was off of the Jazz, but who knows? And now, I mean, that does count as a defensive stop, kind of. And now here come the Jazz. Here's Royce O'Neal up top. Gives it over to Conley. Conley steps back. Dishes it over to Royce O'Neal. Royce driving. Wide open 3. Got it in the corner for
Great
Joe
pass
Ingles.
by O'Neal.
Great stuff. I mean, they're moving the ball. They're moving the ball for sure. Now they need to stop. Here's Bam Adebayo up top. Bam. Hands it off to Duncan Robinson. He's lethal from outside, and that's going to be an illegal screen, I think, or they didn't call it.
Oh, they
Looked
didn't
like
call
they
it, but he
did for
missed a
sec.
wide open three.
Missed a wide open three right there. Duncan Robinson rarely does that. As here comes Mike Conley. Conley driving, and the lob for Rudy Gobert. And the bucket and the foul. He'll go to the line for one more.
There we go. There we go. See what happens when you get stops on defense? The Jazz are such a great team and in transition, and it's really showing. The Heat weren't ready for either of them, for either of those last two possessions, and Gobert right there for the slam. Great pass by Mike Conley. We're going to a commercial timeout. 6:46 remaining, and we have got a great game going on here in Miami. And guess who has led this? Who has led this small little 8-point comeback? What I tell you what happened in the second half? I put on O'Neal's jersey. I told you O'Neal was going to start to shine. What's O'Neal done? He's dropped down 2 points. 6 points on 2 3-pointers. And just had a beautiful no-look assist to Joe Ingles to hit that 3-pointer.
I mean, he's such a gifted defensive player. The swingman out of Baylor. I mean, he's absolutely fantastic on the defensive end.
We got him as an undrafted free agent.
Absolutely, and he played some time overseas too. He's really put in a lot of work into his game, especially the defensive side, and he just goes at whoever the star is on the other team. In this case, that's Jimmy Butler. He's had a tough time guarding him. Jimmy has a lot of shots in his arsenal, so it's always tough.
Yep, absolutely. Let me read some of the comment. Welcome in, Billy. Here come the Jazz. Absolutely starting to make a bit of a run. Welcome in, John. Appreciate you stopping on in. Bulls are beating the Suns. I knew that. Trap House said it. Trap House said it would happen. Heat score is going to fat the third quarter. Bro, Miami Heat strategies working on the free throw line. It certainly is right now. Jazz get some shots. Well, they finally did. And it's been paying off for them. We got 278 people in the chat. Make sure if you have not done so already to smash up that like button, everybody. Smash it up. And if you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, guys. We're going to be going live for every single Utah Jazz game here on the Jazz Huddle, along with post-game reports and many other Jazz videos as well. We've got some ones coming up over the All-Star break, along with going live for the All-Star game, 3-point contest, the dunk show or the dunk contest, which will be at halftime. So tons of Jazz content coming up here on the Jazz Huddle. You guys are not going to want to miss it. So hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to ring that notification bell as well, so you never miss when we go live here on the Jazz Huddle. This Jazz team's legit. It's going to be a fun ride to the end of the season, and you guys are certainly not going to want to miss it. Let's try. Well, how many subscribers we have? 1,206. Let's try by the end of the third quarter. Let's get to 1,220. Let's get 14 new Jazz fans to smash up the like, hit the subscribe button, and ring that notification bell so you never miss any of our uploads or live streams here on the Jazz Huddle. The Jazz are really starting to find their groove here in this third quarter.
Especially defensively, which is what I love to see, and also offensively, they're knocking down shots. They've been doing that for a while in this game. They just hadn't turned up on that defensive end. Right now, it's looking pretty good, though.
And welcome in, Nate Moto. Welcome in, Coleman. I love O'Neal. He can go to Smart, point guard, or Taco Fall. O'Neal has been great for us. Big Tro, if Trap tells you it's Easter, just go color your eggs, plan. Hey, yes, sir, Trap House. Welcome in, Mobile. Welcome in, Viper. And welcome in, Nate Moto.
Zion Williams is in the dunk contest.
Is he really? I thought he said he wasn't going to do it.
I don't know. He probably did say that.
Who?
And there's
Rudy's
shot
becoming
by Rudy at the line, which is nice. He has 3 from the line already in this game, which is sweet.
And the Jazz 9 of 9.
Yeah, and here come the Heat. Kendrick Nunn up top. The Jazz are leading by 1 now with 6:35 left to play in the third. Butler going to dish it over to Robinson. Robinson down low to Bam Adebayo. He's going to try to swing it. It's going to be stolen away. Tipped out by Rudy Gobert. Picked up by Mike Conley. And Conley's going to have the ball up top. Conley looking to dish it down low. Gives it down to Rudy Gobert. Ball kind of rolled away from him, but Rudy's going to be foul. Oh, it's going to be an offensive foul.
They're going to call an offensive.
Yeah, I was going to say. That did not make any sense. But Rudy Gobert did hit. He hit a jump shot after a play had ended, which was
He did not hit a jump shot. It was a reverse layup.
No, not that one. But after a play ended earlier in the game, he nailed a jump shot, which was good.
And we appreciate that, William. And Gobert is headed to the bench, so Favors does check in here for the Jazz.
Yep, there's Kendrick Nunn driving inside, and he's going to put that one up and in 79-78.
Did Butler not touch that?
I don't know what happened right there, but 78-71, Conley gets the ball off of the screen, gives it over to Ingles. Ingles gets some space, gonna give it over to Conley. Conley, almost stepped into a three. He's gonna give it over to Donovan Mitchell. Stop and pop! Jay from outside. Donovan Mitchell,
is
big
feeling it tonight.
Wow, I love it. And out in the corner for Kendrick Nunn, he can't hit that one. And Donovan Mitchell, very tough rebound.
That's how you be aggressive on the
rebound. That is super aggressive.
Oh, bad pass.
Now there's going to be a bad pass right there. And here come the Heat. And it's Jimmy Butler. And he'll go to the line for two. Good play. I think that was actually Bam Adebayo. I might have said that wrong. Couldn't really see him.
Yeah, but, I mean, let's look at this Mitchell three right there. Just does a little jab step to get Butler on his heels and then fires up a very tough three. So great play right there by Donovan Mitchell. And after he got a great rebound, as I complimented him for, just made an ill-advised pass right there. So 2 free throws are coming up here for Jimmy Butler.
And Jimmy shoots the first one, and that one's up and good. 80-81.
Neither of these teams are missing right
game.
now.
And nobody's pulling away either. I mean, they're both playing pretty even games so far. 5:23 left to play.
Butler's got 24 tonight.
Yeah, I mean, he's had a solid game. He's also been kind of pestered a lot of the time by Royce, but he's been able to work around it as Jimmy's going to shoot that second one. That one's up, and it's short. Going to be rebounded by the Jazz. Here comes Donovan Mitchell. Donovan working on Jimmy Butler. Gets a screen. Big shot. Donovan, no good. Almost hit it from way outside. And
I mean, I like it. He's rolling right now. I mean, why stop?
By the way, your mic just went funny. As here is Okpala on the outside. Going to give it over to Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler working on Donovan Mitchell. Butler going to drive on Derek Favors and gives it over to Olynyk. Going to put up a shot and no good. And the rebound's going to go to Clarkson somehow. And Clarkson hasn't had too much work in this game. Going to go down to Donovan Mitchell. Big shot! My God! Ben Mitchell! Holy moly! How did he do that?
Again, what I said. He knew he was fouled, so he just chucked it up. That ball went super high.
How did he do that?
I don't know how that shot went in.
Another go to the line for one more. Wow! Wow!
This is a Mitchell that we have been accustomed to seeing so earlier at the beginning.
Wow.
22 and 24 stretch we're on right now. Remember that, consistent streak where he dropped like 25 plus in 6-7 straight games? That's the type of consistency that we saw then that we're seeing tonight that we haven't saw recently. He's got 12 points this quarter.
Fantastic. Absolutely. And here's Jimmy Butler up top, guarded by Donovan Mitchell. And Donovan had to work a little bit on that defensive game over the offseason as he just let Jimmy blow right past him. Got inside on Derek Favors. Tough layup. Gets it to go. And here come the Jazz. 84-82. Now, here is Donovan Mitchell. Misses his layup. That's going to be rebounded by Kelly Olynyk. And here come the Heat. Jimmy Butler stops. Gives it over to Kelly Olynyk on the wing for three. That one's good. Great ball movement, though. I can't fault him for that. And there's going to be a timeout on the floor.
Leaves so many guys wide open for three in transition. It's unbelievable.
Which is going to be tough, especially when we get to the playoffs. Of course, we're probably not going to be playing the Heat. But when we do get to the playoffs, it's going to be. It's not about
playoffs or so. He's just got to know. He just got to find his man in transition.
Absolutely, and that's been tough for him.
Isn't that 3-point shooting center? That's not what he's used to seeing. But Favors has seen so many times this year that happened to him. He has got to learn to adjust to that.
And that's something that he hasn't been used to for his whole career.
Find your guy and meet him at the 3-point line. Right. Don't give him open looks, and he does it way too often.
Yeah, it's not good. It's been a consistent theme for him, and it hasn't looked good at all.
And we saw it a lot against that Clippers game, and the one game in one of the games that we did lose recently. We saw that a lot from Favors. Remember, he let up those 2 big threes in the
I
third.
Remember that.
He's
got to be more consistent on that transition defense. Absolutely.
I think the volume's fine. I don't know.
I think it's pretty high. I think it might be whatever you're watching on.
Could you
make sure you guys smash up that like button? I'll increase your volume. I'm pretty sure mine is loud. Talk again.
What?
You should be fine now. You should
All
be
right.
fine.
But
All
guys,
right,
make
we are
sure-
getting going here at the end of this third quarter. 4:03 left to play. We're getting started here in just a sec.
And we got 370 people, and we still don't got 100 likes on the stream. I want everyone in here to smash up that like button, guys. Smash it up. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, guys. We're going to be going live for every single Utah Jazz game here on the Jazz Huddle. Let's try and hit 1,220 subscribers. We are 14 subscribers away from doing so. They're saying to lower it, not raise it.
Lower it?
Well, that's what one person just said. That's what Viper said.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it seemed a little loud.
That should be better, and I can also
All right,
do
hold on.
this.
Say it.
Hello. Hello.
Hold on. I'm just seeing something.
Okay. Yeah, we are getting going here with the end of this third quarter here. Jimmy over Donovan? Heck no. Heck no, Nate Moto. No.
Oh, well, now they're saying the sound is good.
Okay.
Hold
That's
on,
good.
wait. Test.
That's fine. Yeah, we are getting going here with the end of this. Donovan Mitchell, 10 for 18 field goals. He's made quite a bit. Not too many threes, though. He's been right inside, getting some good looks, and 84 to 85, and Donovan Mitchell bringing it up the floor for the Jazz. Splits the defense, going to give it over to Clarkson. Clarkson looking to work on Dragic, and he's going to have to pick up his dribble, goes inside, and going to put up the tough finish right there by Jordan.
Even if it's a tough floater, every time he puts up a floater, I have full 100% confidence that floater.
I mean, he's got great touch from that area. As here's Jimmy Butler. Butler working on Favors. That one's going to be stolen away from him. Took a hard fall right there, Jordan Clarkson, but he's all good.
It's going to be a foul on Miami.
Going to be
going in Utah's direction. 3:30 here remaining in the third quarter. Y'all keep smashing up the like button, guys. Hit that subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel as well. Again, we're going to be going live for every single Jazz game here on the Jazz Huddle. We're trying to grow a big Jazz family. We are 14 away from 1.22K. Let's try and hit that goal tonight. And, Clarkson's out of the line because the Jazz are on the bonus.
And that one is up and good from him. First one up and down for JC. That's one of two so far.
Dude, Jordan Clarkson has so many tattoos. I didn't even realize it. He's got it from his neck down, man.
It works, though. He looks good.
Did you notice that?
Yeah.
I didn't even notice how. I know he had
88.
a lot of tattoos, but I didn't realize he was like.
Yeah, he's tatted. And there's
Yeah.
Goran Dragic going inside. Bump. And he fades away and gets that one to go down. Nice play right there by Goran Dragic. I love it. I mean, I do like the way he plays. And now here come the Jazz. Up top, here's Donovan Mitchell attacking on Kelly Olynyk. Going to swing it into the corner for JC, and he fades. Somehow passes it down to Favors, and he puts it up and in.
Great
ball pass.
And he noticed that the floater wasn't going to be there, so he made a late decision to pass to Favors.
Yeah, very
Favors
smart.
put up a great shot.
Very smart. And here's Goran Dragic going inside, and he gets his floater to go back and forth right now. These two teams are really going at it. Here come the Jazz. Donovan Mitchell up top. Donovan gets a screen from Royce O'Neal, looking to go inside. Going to try to kick it out, but that one's going to be stolen away by Goran Dragic. Working his way down the floor, gives it over to Jimmy Butler, and he's going to be fouled, and he'll head to the line.
There's a
for
foul
two.
back on the floor. Wasn't
back
Jimmy
on the
Butler
floor.
who was
Back on the
fouled.
floor.
Yep, fouled back on the floor. So, but the Heat are in the bonus, so they will be headed to the line to shoot two either way.
JC so far, 3 for 8 shooting. He's got 10 points on the night and 3 assists, 2 rebounds. He's looking good for you guys. Looking good for sure.
All right, so Conley is about to check in for the game here for the Jazz. 2:27 to go. This one's going to come right down to the wire, man.
I agree. I agree. And I think that Vegas was right. Vegas was right. This one was going to be a tough one. And Goran Dragic is going to nail that one, tying us up. He's got a chance to give the Heat the lead with this next one. As checking in for the Jazz, we got Georges Niang and Mike Conley. So the lineups now are going to be looking like Joe Ingles, Jordan Clarkson, Rudy Gobert, Mike Conley, and Georges Niang. For the Heat, on the other end, we got Kendrick Nunn, Kelly Olynyk, Goran Dragic, and Bam Adebayo, as well as Andre Iguodala. And
these
both
are going to
good
be
lineups.
big minutes for the Jazz because without
Absolutely.
Donovan Mitchell, who has been your best player tonight, you're going
By
to need
far,
someone
too.
else
By
to
far.
step up. Now, who that is, I don't know, but it needs to be someone to step up here in.
I think it's got to be Conley, as here's Ingles up top. Ingles gets a screen from Gobert, looking to go inside, gonna step back, give it over to Jordan Clarkson. Clarkson working on Bam Adebayo. Drives. Jordan Clarkson. Fader. That one's up and no good. Gonna be rebounded by the Heat. Here's Andre
That was just
Iguodala.
good defense right there by Bam.
Absolutely. Nice closeout, too. And here's a great. Oh, my goodness. That's. You can't. What are you doing, Bam? Oh, my God. Bam just got swatted, and then he tried to hug Joe Ingles for no reason. Looks like Joe's going to go to the line now, but what a fantastic block by Rudy Gobert.
I mean, Bam tried to send that one home, and Gobert just absolutely sent that back.
He said no.
What a play. What a great defensive play right there by Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, and also Jordan Clarkson, he's still going at him with those faders. I don't really like that shot, though. That's just too tough. It's a good look, though. It's a good look, for sure.
All right, so I believe Ingles is actually headed to the line here to shoot two with 1:52 remaining in the third. First one up, and it's good. Both teams have still not missed from the line yet.
Wow, is that right?
Or no, Heat missed one. Heat missed one.
Missed one.
I do remember that. Oh, gosh. Duncan Robinson. The Utah Jazz schedule coming up. You've got the Orlando Magic tomorrow. Make sure to join Blake here on the live stream. I won't be here. I will be at the game. Then Monday at New Orleans. And then Wednesday at 7 o'clock, an early game against the 76ers. And then we're at the All-Star break. Jazz up 92-91.
And now here come the Heat. Goran Dragic has it up top. He's going to fade away, and that one's no good on his jumper. Great D right there. Nice closeout. And here comes... That was Georges Niang. Yeah, he's got some good defensive attributes for sure. As here comes Clarkson going inside, and the flow. Oh, boy, a lob to Rudy Gobert. Looked like a floater, but...
He fools you with that. He's so good at it and does it so often.
And also all of the defenders are going to bite because he's nailed so many of them already on him.
Absolutely.
And here comes Goran Dragic, and he gives it down to Bam Adebayo. Fades, and that one's up and good.
How does he make that?
Bam Adebayo. He's versatile, and he's not as tall as Rudy Gobert. I think he's in the 6-footers.
You can't ask for better defense than that.
No, you can't. That was just a fantastic shot. As here is up top Mike Conley going to swing it out to Georges Niang. Back to Mike Conley up top. And he's going to go inside. Going to swing it out to Ingles. And Ingles going inside and kicks it out to Jordan Clarkson. I stuttered right there. But Jordan Clarkson can't hit his three. And here
that was a bad offensive possession right there.
Absolutely. I mean, they just didn't get any rhythm on that one. Bam Adebayo outside. Going to kick it over to Andre Iguodala for three. 96-94. The Heat take the lead again with 30 seconds to play. And here come the Jazz. Conley up top, up on the logo, looking to play for a 2 for... Actually, no, they couldn't get a 2 for 1 here. Looking to play for the second to last shot of the quarter, and he's going to give it down to Clarkson. Clarkson nearly has it stolen away, and he's going to look to drive. And Clarkson fades, puts it up, no good.
Nice shot right there.
And here come the Heat. And what just happened?
I believe that's a turnover.
It's going to be a turnover, yeah.
Yep, Utah basketball.
Yep.
But again, I feel like Jordan Clarkson that's the second time that he's kind of just forced that fadeaway shot.
You just don't want that. You want to have better shot opportunities than that.
But the Jazz do have the ball. 4 seconds to go here as they look to tie it up or take the lead here at the end of the third. Here we go.
And here's the inbound to Mike Conley. Mike Conley has nowhere to go. He's going to have to chuck up a shot, and that one's no good. Great defense. That was a terrible play, though. What the heck?
All righty. One more quarter.
Oh, my God, my neck. Killer. 94-96. The Jazz still keeping up with this Heat team, even though they're scoring in bunches right now. So, we'll see. They're just playing. They're playing great on both ends. Not even the Jazz. It's the Heat that are doing that. 1.21K so far. Let's keep building that up. Keep smashing up that subscribe button. We would really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Let's see how many we are 9 subscribers away from reaching our goal of 1.22K. If you are new and are a big time Jazz fan, smash up the like and subscribe. We go live for every Jazz game here on the Jazz Huddle. And right now, we're looking to see if the Utah Jazz can pull off this somewhat of a comeback victory. They're down by 2 at the end of the third.
I mean, it's just a tough win, you know. If they get this win, then, I
Hopefully
mean
a
that'd
tough
be a nice one.
You know, then we
It's a
gotta.
tough
I don't
game.
want. I want to be coming into the Heat game with or the Magic game tomorrow with the win.
Yeah,
Like,
I agree.
especially because I'm going, man. I just want to be on another win streak.
Yeah.
Listen, I swear, if they lose tomorrow, I'm never going to a Jazz game again. I'm never going.
What
to a
is
Jazz
the
game.
Heat's mascot's name?
I have
Bernie.
no idea.
What a beast.
But I do have some good memories though, in the Heat arena because I did meet Donovan Mitchell's grandma.
Were you sitting next to her?
What?
Were you sitting next to her?
I happened to sit right next to Donovan Mitchell's grandma, and I mean, what other luck? And this is why you always trust your parents. Just like just why you always listen to them. My dad, I wanted seats a little closer, and he said, "Trust me, these are going to be good, better seats." And I'm like, "Okay." You know, I was like, you know, why further back? It happened to be exactly next to Donovan Mitchell's grandma. Then Donovan Mitchell's grandma took me down.
And
I'll see if I can. I'll pull up the pictures after the game if you guys want to see. I got a picture with Mitchell, Jay Crowder, and Derek Favors. And then I got my hat signed by Joe Ingles.
That's
Never
cool.
saw Rudy Gobert. And I got to have a whole conversation with Mitchell for like 5 minutes. Talked to him all about I showed him my Halloween costume. I dressed up as Donovan Mitchell for Halloween back then. And he signed my jersey. I have it somewhere. It's hung up somewhere, but I'll definitely have to share that.
Yeah, that would be sick. I could never imagine sitting next to his grandma.
It was
That'd be cool.
unbelievable. I was like, I have his grandma's phone number. I believe she passed just a couple of months ago, but I have her number in there.
Oh, that's cool. And now here's Conley. Conley off of the pass from Joe Ingles going to swing it out to Clarkson, and Clarkson somehow got that ball. So I'm going to switch it to fourth quarter here. But Clarkson going to drive, and he's going to be short on his floater, and the Heat scramble for the rebound. They got it, and here they
He's
come.
struggling right now.
Yep, up top, here's Dragic. He spins, going inside, going to dump it off to Bam Adebayo on the top of or he's on the elbow right there. And he's going to give it off to Dragic. Dragic going off of a screen and stop and pop. Jay, that one's good for Goran Dragic. Great play by the Heat.
Yeah. And
then
Dragic is having whatever he wants right
I mean,
now.
absolutely. I mean, he's pretty versatile scorer,
18
too.
points, 6 of 10
Yeah.
shooting.
Yeah, and here's Ingles. He's going to swing it over to Jordan Clarkson, and he
God,
can't nail a three.
He's off
Can't.
right now. Why?
Yeah, he's definitely off.
Like when people are all in some strike, especially late in a ball game, like why keep feeding him the ball? Let's get another look.
Right, and then there's he's got such a weird floater for him as Bam Adebayo can't knock that one down, but Clarkson was slow to get up right there.
Yeah, Carson was
good,
fouled
though.
hard right there by Bam Adebayo. 10:50 to go here in the fourth quarter. Jazz down by 4 in a very important meeting here as they want to go into the All-Star break, feeling good.
Absolutely.
And it starts with the win right here because, we have a tough schedule. We got a Pelicans team, which is not playing too bad, and the Sixers to close it out.
Right, and then here's Jordan Clarkson going to give it out to Ingles. Ingles out to Conley. Conley looking to go inside. Pops up a floater, and that one's good.
Wow. Floater right there by Conley.
Yeah, that was a very nice play.
All right, come on, baby. Let's get a stop.
Here come the Heat. Down the floor, Iguodala he's got a lot of space up there, guarded by Ingles, and he's going to give it down to Adebayo. Adebayo guarded pretty tightly by Gobert here. He's going to dump it off for none other than Duncan Robinson. What a shot. Wraps around the screen and nails a three from outside. I actually like to see that from Duncan. I love him. Man, he makes some crazy shots. And here come the Jazz. Niang going to swing it over to Jordan Clarkson. Takes another ill-advised three, and that one's not going to go either.
Stop.
Yeah,
I
don't understand why.
The ball right now. You've got to know when someone's hot or cold.
Yeah.
He is cold right now. He's not playing good basketball. Oh, good D, though, by Gobert.
Yeah, and now here come the Jazz. Ingles with the ball. They got to start scoring right now if they want to close this gap, and they're just going to turn it over. But it's going to be a foul on the Heat. touch foul right there.
Right now, get Clarkson out of the game.
Yeah.
And I don't even mean to be like that, but he is really struggling right now. And in the fourth quarter, down in a game, you've got to get players on a hot streak.
Yeah.
And right now,
Absolutely.
Clarkson's not that guy.
No.
And he's been open on a lot of them too. He's just not knocking them down.
Yeah, which is very tough for the Jazz. Yeah, I mean, you just got to be able to convert, and that's something that Clarkson's had issues with tonight. As Donovan gets a lane, and he's gonna go and sweep in for the finish, 98-91. Gotta play some defense. Gotta play the defense. And now here's Goran Dragic up top, 98-101. We got 9:25 left to play in the fourth. As Goran Dragic is gonna go inside, and Donovan got nut tapped. And he's going to sweep in and score that one. Goran Dragic. And now here come the Jazz. Ingles with the left hand goes inside. And you already know that one's good. He's super smooth. And that's going to be 100-103. It's a super tight game right now. 9-0.
This is really going to show, the Jazz haven't had many clutch minutes here this season. And it's really... this is a game, show what you're going to do in the clutch scenarios.
Right. And now here's Goran Dragic going inside, pops a floater. That one's no good. Rebounded by Georges Niang. He swings it over to Donovan Mitchell. Important possession here for the Jazz is Ingles is going to clear, steps back, gets a little bit of space, going to dump it off for Rudy Gobert. He gets it stolen from him, but picked up by Georges Niang. Gives it over to Jordan Clarkson. He kind of wants to shoot, and he's got the mismatch he wants. And he's going to step back, and that one is, oh my goodness, from outside. Jordan Clarkson just took a crazy shot, and he nailed it.
Listen, if he's got it, so he misses the open one, but makes a wild three right there.
I don't understand it, but you know what, whatever, and there's going to be a timeout on the floor, it looks like.
Let's go, baby. Let's go, Jazz Nation. Let's go.
103-103. This game is super tight. Stick around, and if you haven't already, if you like what you're seeing, hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. We're at 1 point.
And I just slandered Clarkson for him to hit that big three, and that always happens only because I slandered him, of course, so I had to go and eat my words.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, and if you guys just joined, he had missed 3 wide open threes before that. Then he took a step back 3 with Bam Adebayo all over him and swished it home. So, you know what? And that gets him going. So I'll take it.
And I love it. It's just that's a crazy shot too. But he made it go down. That's what I like to see.
Yeah, Felipe, it's gonna be a great game. And Mike Monday says 309 in the chat. Absolutely, man. We got another great stream here on the Jazz Huddle. If you guys have not done so already, 324 people and only 115 likes. Hold on. Let me pull up my calculator real quick. So we got 324. minus 115. That means at least 209 of you have not smashed that like button.
Come on, people.
Smash up the like button. If you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, guys. We go live for every single Utah Jazz game here on the Jazz Huddle. Hey, Jazz Huddle, who do you like better, Royce O'Neal or Niang? You already know I'm a huge Royce O'Neal fan. I just actually got his jersey. Came to my house today.
Love it.
So I got the O'Neal jersey. Besides Mitchell, O'Neal is my favorite.
I mean, Jordan Niang is fantastic, but he's fantastic.
If you know me,
Fantastic.
I rave about that man.
Absolutely.
No, man, let's keep it rolling, baby. 115 likes, come on, let's get it up. Keep smashing up the like, hitting that subscribe if you're new. Cool. Let Clarkson play. He can find a way, like all the Jazz, when Jordan Clarkson gives so many crucial game winners. And he came up with a big shot right there. And we are tied up 103-103. The Jazz, here's what happens every time against the Jazz and the Heat. Every time the game's in Utah blows them out. It happens every single year. Every time.
But you got to remember, the Jazz usually are able to turn it up. They're able to turn it up in this last one, but we'll see. It's going to be tough.
It's absolutely going to be tough, man. Royce, man. Hey, you already know Royce the star. I love Royce, man. I love Royce. And if you've been around this channel for a while, you know how much I love Royce.
Yeah,
I might as well be a Royce O'Neal fanboy. That's how much I rave about it. How much I like his game. That's why I bought a jersey.
Yeah, he's actually held Jimmy Butler to, I'm pretty sure, 3 points in this second half. So I like it.
And most of those
Now-
on free throws.
Yeah, now Duncan Robinson getting open, going to give it over to Andre Iguodala. Iguodala throws it back to him. He fades, and the three is good by Duncan Robinson. You got to be tighter on him.
Duncan.
Got to be tighter on him. Can't leave Duncan
He's
Robinson
been on
open.
fire tonight.
Yeah, he has. And, I mean, of course, it's when he's commentating on the guy who likes to watch him play most. And now here's Donovan Mitchell. Step back three. That's an ill-advised shot, and it's just going to go to the Heat. They have a chance to go up 5 here. Here comes Dragic. Going to go right in on transition and just put it up and in. Tough finish, too. You got to play better transition defense than that. Like, you can't say anything else. It's just, like, so
Just
bad.
a bit. You let up the open three. In quick possession on offense.
At least have a good defensive possession, but they don't, as there's going to be a foul, and it looks like Donovan Mitchell's going to go to the line. But you just got to have better transition defense.
Got to have better transition defense. And Donovan kind of just went over for the double team right there. And Duncan Robinson is just feeling it tonight, man. He's not missing.
Which,
Duncan
I mean,
Robinson
he doesn't
is
miss
not
off
missing.
in any way, but it's just one of those things. You got to be able to guard him a little bit tighter, especially when he's looking like this. In the game, we got 7:20 to go. Important free throws here for Donovan. Could get the Jazz within 3 as the first one is up and good.
I mean, I know we haven't missed one yet, but these are big time free throws. And my man Royce O'Neal is checking into the game, baby. Let's go.
Yeah.
Hey, what I tell
Got to
you?
be able to cover that.
I
Jimmy
did
Butler
call
threat.
Royce O'Neal buzzer beater.
Ooh, that'd be sweet. I don't think that they would give him the ball for a buzzer beater, but that would be cool.
Tipping, man. Tipping, offensive rebound, puts it up at the buzzer.
That's true.
Many ways this could happen, man. Don't hate on O'Neal, man. He got it.
No, I'm not
All right, good. Hey, big free throws right there by Mitchell.
108,
Let's get a
105.
defensive shot. Come on.
And now here is Goran Dragic up top, and there's going to be a screen, and Goran Dragic is just going to have a free lane, and Iguodala wide open in the corner, and that one's good. Got to play better. Got to play better transition
Come on.
defense. They keep doing that.
What is this defense right now by Miami? By Utah. So many open
Terrible.
threes.
Yeah, now here come the
They're
Jazz.
shooting 50% from
Donovan
downtown.
Mitchell.
They're not a bad three-point shooting
Donovan
team.
Mitchell
what a
scoops
move.
it, and that one's no good. Donovan had a little bit of trouble getting going there, but 107.
Gobert put it up and in though.
Yeah, that was good. And
Got
now
to
here,
get defensive
just
stops,
get
man.
a
I can't
stop,
stress it
please.
enough.
And Goran Dragic is wide open. He's going to shoot a 3, and that one's good. Come on, guys. Come on. It's Goran
That's
Dragic,
3 in a
man.
row now.
You
That's
messed up
3 in
your
a
mic.
row. What are we doing?
You messed up your mic, and there's going to be a timeout on the floor. Your mic is sounding... Oh, there it goes. It's good now. Ugh, that is tough to watch,
Terrible.
man.
Terrible.
Terrible defense.
3 threes in a row. You've got to tighten up on the defensive side of the
You're
ball.
just so dang good against the Jazz. It's so annoying.
This happens every time we play Miami. It's always close and we always lose in the end. Every single time. Every time we play Miami. Betting the Heat playing the Jazz in Miami is free money. It's free damn money.
It absolutely is. I mean, they're just killing us right now for sure. 360
we got
people in
these
the
games-
chat.
we
Make
got
sure
it to
you're
103,
smashing.
We
Yo,
got it to 103, 103, and then we just
need my
stopped
glasses.
playing
I'll be
defense.
right back.
We stopped doing what got us back in the ballgame, which was guarding the 3-point line. Oh man, it kills me. I just don't. And we're shooting 36% from downtown right now. When we don't shoot the ball well, it really kills our team. But we do this every year against Miami. I don't know why I wasn't expecting this tonight. Every year, man. There we go. Oh, he did it. Blake, it better work, man.
I had to pull out the rowdy glasses.
Come on, Blake. It's gotta work.
Gotta get them into a spot where they feel comfortable with my headphones. All right, that's good.
God, man.
Oh,
They better
boy.
not pull this shit tomorrow when I'm at the game. I'm serious, man. I'm serious.
Yeah, that would be really.
We
disappointing.
better win when I'm there tomorrow.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, I got the glasses on now. That means they need to win. They need to win today.
And again, I just don't understand what happened on defense. I mean, we just totally let them go on an 11-4 run solely off 3-pointers.
Just stupid.
Solely off not getting back in
Stupid,
transition.
stupid.
We've got to do the simple things, especially when they're shooting this well. I mean, there's still time. 6:33 here remaining in the fourth quarter, but
Right.
man, have we just got to tighten up.
Absolutely. And the upcoming schedule for the Jazz tonight, we have the Heat. Tomorrow is Orlando. On Monday, we got the Pelicans. And on Wednesday, 76ers, Rockets on March 12th, Warriors on the 14th, Celtics on the 16th, Wizards, Raptors, and Bulls after that.
Man, 9 of the next 10 on the road?
Yeah.
The only game in our next 10 that we have at home is our first game back from the All-Star break.
The Heat are a 3-point team,
All
but
right,
they're
here we go.
nothing
Big
like the
6
Jazz.
minutes here. Really going to show a lot about this Jazz team.
Yep, and here's Donovan Mitchell up top. Donovan gets a screen from Rudy Gobert. Kind of an off-ball screen right there, but gets the switch and going to give it out to Royce O'Neal for 3, and that one's no good. Got to be able to knock that down if you're Royce. And now here come the Heat. Goran Dragic up top, going to be guarded by Jordan Clarkson. Dragic going inside, going to dump it off to Kelly Olynyk. Working on Jordan Clarkson, gives it out to Iguodala. Iguodala wants to give it down low, and good defense as the Jazz are going to get a steal. Got to convert. You have to convert on this possession if you want to win. And now here's Clarkson going to take a terrible shot. I don't know why do you take that, Jordan? Come on, man. Dude, you have 13 points off of like
we always
a ton
do
of
this
shots.
in Miami.
16 shots. Come on, man. And now here's Goran Dragic. Dragic looking to go inside. Gets a nice lane but can't finish.
Rebound.
Oh my God, that's a foul. That's a foul. They just missed the crap out of that call. And now
Wide
here's
open three
Iguodala
again.
absolutely wide open. And that one's no good somehow.
They missed
Score the
on
ball,
three straight
Donovan. Score the ball. Come on. And he's just going to give it down to Rudy Gobert, and he's going to lose the ball. But
He's fouled.
He's fouled too, so all good there.
Donovan's just got to take over.
You got to take over, man.
Donovan has
Jordan
gotta take-
Clarkson cannot do it tonight. 4 assists, 13 points. He's okay, but right now he's not looking like the best player in
He's
the
just
team.
not playing well right now. And
It's not even close, too. And Mitchell's going to
Come
hand it
on.
off to Bogdanovich off of that inbound.
Oh, Gobert!
Catch the ball, man. I've been on you about that all season. You got to have stronger hands. This Kelly Olynyk's going to have a wall. Wow.
they have again missed. You've got
Missed
to
that.
convert and score.
Score
Mitch,
the ball,
hold the
man.
ball. You
Quinn
take it to
Snyder,
the rack.
come on. You got to be on your team about this. Let's go. Our offense
minutes
is
to
not
go.
looking good as Donovan Mitchell's going to go inside. Kicks it over to Bojan Bogdanovic. Back out to Donovan. Going to head fake. And he's going to pull up. What?
No.
Donovan! Come on, man. What are you shooting that for? Come on. And Jimmy
And then a
Butler's
foul
just
down
gonna,
at the other end. And again, we finally got the stops we needed on
Donovan,
defense,
come
and then
on.
terrible possessions.
You're not passing the ball. He's just shooting ill-advised shots every time down the floor. Stop. Quit it. I don't like that, man. It's pretty
Dude,
terrible.
what is Bogdanovich doing right there? I mean, what was that foul? Oh, dang it, man.
Shoot, this might be an issue. This is going to be tough.
Yeah, it's not going to happen, man.
And here's Bam Adebayo. 4:45 left to play. 7 minutes to go. And he's going to give it over to Goran Dragic. Dragic
Wait.
to Olynyk. Wide open three in the corner. And that one's no good.
Again, they
Getting
missed.
rebounded.
You're getting
by
so many
Gobert.
stops right now.
Score
Convert
the
it.
ball, Donovan. Come on. Stop
Come
taking the
on.
stupid shots, man. All right, here we go.
Good possession.
He's on. What are you doing? Oh
No,
my
good
God.
drive. Good drive.
Oh.
Good drive. He got fouled.
Every time a Jazz player has gone inside in this game, they've literally tossed the ball like it was a hot potato. It is so bad. Just hold on to the ball, please. I know that he was fouled. Gotta hold on to the ball, though.
The Heat have not scored in the last 5 possessions. Neither have we.
Just
That's been the
score.
problem.
Just score, Donovan. You've scored 11 times in this game.
All right, come on. Just knock these down.
If he doesn't make this, there is literally a problem. Oh my God. Oh my God. He has no rhythm right now at all. He missed
Oh
it.
my
Missed that first
gosh.
free throw. Yo, this is not what the glasses are for, dude. You need to tune up. Turn up. Come on. And the second one is up. And
All
that
right,
one is
come
up.
on, dude. We just got to score.
Ugh.
We just got to score.
So bad. And Jimmy Butler is going to go on Royce O'Neal, looking to drive inside, and he does. Gonna fade. What the heck? How did he make that? Wow.
They're just rolling right now, man.
But we're not even
we finally score, right? We finally score, and then we give up.
Yeah, but we scored 1 point. What the heck is that going to do? And now here's Conley going to go inside. That is so much of a foul.
Oh, what?
Good play.
Oh, good job by Conley to get that jump off after a terrible, terrible shot.
I just do not know what I'm watching right now. It's terrible. Terrible. Oh, come on. That's a foul, too. I think. Ugh! Man, what are we watching? Come on. Score the basketball.
3:48, Jazz down by 8. Man,
if somehow Conley wins this, that would be a miracle. But, Butler just threw it the wrong way, and now here comes Mitchell out in the corner. Bogdanović, bang! All right, now play some defense. There's going to be a timeout, actually.
Come on, baby. Timeout. Let's go. Let's go, Jazz Nation. Big shot right there by Bogdanović. We needed that. 3:39, only down by 5. Let's go. Let's go. Butler kicked it right to Donovan. Donovan picks it up, drives inside, kicks to Mike. Mike swings to the corner to Bogdanović and Bogey. Biggest three of the night right there for Utah.
I love it. I love it, too, man. That was a... fantastic.
And Jason, we only do this for the Jazz. It's the Jazz Huddle. We are when we do all the live streams for the Jazz games, but when the Jazz play the Lakers, we will certainly do it. Come on, man. This is a big final minutes. 116, 111. Let's get this comeback right here, man. Let's get a stop. Let's get some buckets, and let's come back and let's win this basketball game. Let's go.
We at 1.22K.
Jazz Nation,
we appreciate it
right now. What happened?
We hit 1.22K. Keep smashing it up, though. Keep smashing it up.
It says 1.19K now, but that's just because YouTube glitches every freaking day at 10 o'clock Eastern time. It always does that. But we are at 1.22K. So, guys, keep on smashing up the like, hitting that subscribe button. Guys, we go live for every single Jazz game here on the Jazz Zone, and you guys are not going to want to miss it. Dude, you guys are awesome. We love the commentary. We appreciate it, man. We do this for every single Jazz game, so hope to see you in the future streams as well. Come on, baby. Let's get a stop.
All right, and here is Jimmy Butler. He's going to be guarded by Royce O'Neal. Crucial possessions here for both teams.
Come on, Roy.
And Royce playing hard defense right now. Butler gets a switch. Going to take a tough shot. And, oh, my God, the Jazz nearly lost that rebound, but they secured it. And here comes Mike Conley. Conley working up top. Going to get the ball off of a handoff, and he's going to go inside to finish by Mike Conley.
Hold on, let me pause my thing. I can tell I'm ahead of you.
And now here come the Heat. Up top, it's Goran Dragic. 113 to 116. 3:02 to play. We got a good one right now. Dragic up top.
Let's go, D!
He's up by the hatch. Come on, D. And here goes inside. What the heck? And that's going to be a foul right there. Kelly Olynyk just pushed him over.
Offensive foul.
The big old lunch lady just pushed over him, man. He's wearing his hairnet. He looks like a lunch lady. That's why I said that. But anyway, it's going to be Jazz basketball.
Let's go, baby.
Come on.
Let's go. Come on, baby.
And 116. Bogdanović with the ball up top. Bogey almost lost it. Going to swing it over to Donovan Mitchell. 113 to 116. 2:41 left to play. Going to give it out in the corner to Royce O'Neal, and he's almost going to lose it. Going to give it over to Bojan Bogdanović. Another bad start to this offensive possession for the Jazz, and an ill-advised shot, and that one's going to be rebounded. Oh, it's going to stay with the Jazz. A rebound foul again on Kelly Olynyk. Dude,
let's go.
Stop on rebounds, please. God.
That's big. That's big. That was just a bad possession. I actually like that Bogdanović took his time and actually stepped back, but let's see. Yup.
Yeah.
Come on.
Gotta convert.
Let's go.
On this possession. I
believe we're going to line. Bears going to line too.
Fouled out.
Kelly Olynyk's fouled out.
Hey, look at that. In 31 minutes, the lunch lady got 5 boards and 8 points. Big contribution tonight.
Lunch lady going to bench. Come on, Gobert.
Come on, Rudy. Come on.
Man, I'm so nervous.
Hit those
I'm
free
much
throws.
more nervous when I'm not calling the game. Like when I call
I
the
know,
game
because
and
you can't
I don't
pay
get as nervous.
attention
Like
as well.
I'm
You can't pay
nervous right
attention
now.
as well. And Rudy Gobert at the line. First one, that Shaq stroke, and that one's up and down, baby.
Oh man,
Yes, sir. That
good
was
job,
clean.
Rudy.
Let's go, Rudy. Come on. One more. I know it's a lot to ask. We just get one
Keep
more.
on smashing up that like and subscribe, guys. We got a great one going on here in Miami.
114 to 116. 2:30 left to play, and Rudy Gobert made two
Yes!
throws. Wow. And here come the Heat. My mic is too quiet, is what my dad says, so I need to turn it up a little.
Come on, D. Lock
And
up,
now
baby.
here's
Lock
up top, Goran Dragic. Goran Dragic gives it over to Butler. Butler works his way inside, puts up a shot, and that one's no good, but he'll go to the line for two. Touch call, too. That was not a good call.
Such a questionable call right there on O'Neal.
I don't know if you call that at the end of the game, you know? I feel like you got to let the guys play, but not in our hands. As Jimmy Butler will be going to the line here in a sec. Royce O'Neal is obviously not happy with that call, as Butler's going to knock down the first one right there. 117 to 115. They're up by 2. This is a heck of a game. Heck of a game. So make sure, if you haven't already, I don't know what you're doing if you haven't hit that subscribe button.
We always pull this crap in Miami, man.
Absolutely. I just don't know what's happening. You got to be able to adjust and fix it. And here come the Jazz. Donovan Mitchell up top. Clutch play right here. Donovan gonna go inside. Tough layup, no good. Gets his own board. Kicks it out to Conley. Conley resets. He's gonna take it up top. Conley working on Duncan Robinson. Goes inside. Gets his lane. And a charge is called. Oh, no. Conley went too strong inside. And he knocked over Goran Dragic. Oh, boy. I don't know about that. Oh,
Whoa!
I don't know if that's a charge, man. You got to challenge
He
that
was
if you're
not
Quinn.
set.
You got to challenge that if you're Quinn. I don't know why he hasn't challenged that yet. Coach not. Oh,
I'm
man,
not going to.
challenge it. Dang it! This is a make or break play for Utah defensively. Get up on Butler. Show him some pressure. And Butler's got the ball up top. Butler working on Bogdanovic. Gets the switch. And he's got a wide open jumper. He can't hit it, though. Here come the Jazz. For the ball. And here's Bojan Bogdanovic goes inside. Bad pass. It's going to be tipped, but it'll stay with the Jazz.
Right, come on. Hey, we got... Nah, don't call a timeout yet. I thought we had 3 timeouts. I was going to say use one right now.
No.
134-16 on the shot clock. Come on, baby.
Somewhat of rhythm. Come on. Oh, boy. Okay, here we go. Donovan Mitchell's got the ball. He's looking to go inside. And he's going to be fouled, and he'll go to the line for 2. Good stuff, Donovan.
There we go.
Okay.
Good play.
Come on.
128 to go.
Knock these
This
down.
is a tight one. How many people we got in the building? How many people we got? 546 in the building. If you have not done so already, smash up that like button, guys. Smash it up. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, guys. We're going to be doing this for every single Utah Jazz game of the season, guys, including the playoffs. So smash the like, hit that subscribe button so you never miss when we go live for the Jazz. Big free throws here by Mitchell.
The first one is up, and that one is good. Good stuff from Donovan. I wouldn't be surprised if they call a timeout here. Maybe they won't.
Oh, man.
Come on, Donnie. One more. Come on. Ooh. ESPN's always slow updating on free throws, so I haven't seen it yet. And, oh, he didn't make it. Dang it. And Adebayo is going to clear the rebound, hands it off to Goran Dragic. He's going to go across half court now, guarded up top by Mike Conley. Goran Dragic driving. Dragic steps back. He's out by the logo. Gives it down to Jimmy Butler. Butler going to drive inside, and he can't get it. That's a travel. Oh, my God.
Put it away. Go.
But the Jazz cleared. They need to call a timeout. Get some stuff reset.
Here we go.
And Donovan Mitchell goes inside. Can't hit. Oh, no. And he gets his own rebound, but he threw it away. Donovan, you got to be more considerate with the ball. Oh. He just threw that one away. Oh, I don't know about that. Come on, Donovan. He's had some issues with decisiveness in this game, especially towards the end. And that was just, come on, man. That might cost them the game because they're just not. Come on.
Gotta get a defensive stop. Here we go.
Huge possession here for the Jazz. Butler up top. And he's going to go inside, just bully balls his way in, and he gets it to go. What the heck are you doing, Bogdanovich?
How was that not an offensive foul? He totally pushed up, and they're not going to call it.
They're not calling anything right now. Oh, my gosh.
And 30 seconds to go in the fourth quarter, and the Jazz now down by 4. That turnover is going to be killer.
Dang it, Donovan. Oh.
Just force it. Reset. Make a play.
Yeah, I don't know why he did that. And I know that he knew that defenders were closing in on him.
How is that not an offensive foul?
That's never the right pass, though. Never the
right pass.
How
is that not an offensive foul?
I don't know. Come on, man. Gotta. They haven't reviewed anything in the end of this game, which is very interesting to me. Ugh. Tough.
I mean, Jimmy Butler got the switch he wants.
Yeah, and we have 33 seconds left in this game. Time is running out for Utah, and they literally have scored 20. I mean, this quarter is really tight, but they've just not scored at all. And I don't even think they've hit a 3 in this second half. It's been terrible.
No, we've definitely hit 3s in this second half.
We've hit 8. But it feels like nothing, you know, because they're just slow scoring the ball right now, which is the opposite of what we're used to seeing. 30 points for both Donovan Mitchell and Jimmy Butler, but 33 seconds to go. I just don't know what you do if you're Quinn Snyder, because if you start fouling, then you could take away that.
Well, we have the ball.
Yeah, I know, but look at how.
It's your best shooter. Here we go, man. I mean, it's got to be Donovan or Conley taking the shot, in my opinion.
I'm deadly worried right now because I don't.
And they might even bring in Jordan Clarkson, which I wouldn't agree with that they did, but that's definitely a possibility. Here we go.
Come on, guys. Bogdanovich gonna give it over to Conley. Conley going inside, and he's gonna give it over to oh my god, and over to Bojan Bogdanovic for 3. He can't hit it, and that's just a terrible offensive possession. And here come the Heat. What the heck are they doing?
Foul, got a foul.
Quinn,
got a foul.
Oh my god, Quinn Snyder. What in the name of God did you just draw up right there? Did you draw it up for them to throw it to the baseline and then try to get an open shot with Royce O'Neal? Oh my god, man. There's 30 seconds left in the game. What did you expect to happen? Jeez. What a terrible ending, man. Oh. That's such a dumb play.
Good look though by Bogdanovich. Just couldn't
No, that was a terrible look. He wasn't in rhythm.
No, it wasn't. He was open.
Yeah, but he was also fading, which isn't good when you're shooting a three-pointer. So I just don't know. Well, actually, that wasn't even the play that he drew up. Whatever the heck he drew up, it wasn't going to work. And I love Quinn Snyder, but jeez. Ugh.
Tough. It's going to be a tough loss. But again,
dang it, man.
We always do this against Miami.
So bad. Gotta be able to close that. Oh,
I'm glad that I did not go to this one and I went to the Heat one.
Who knows? This game isn't over, but the way that they are playing, it's over. They haven't hit a shot.
And it all started with down by 2. You got the ball. Mitchell gets the offensive rebound and then throws the ball away.
Yeah.
You know, that's what really started the spiral. 16.9 seconds. The Jazz will play tomorrow against the Orlando Magic at the Orlando Stadium. So hopefully the Jazz will be able to rebound from this tough loss tonight against the Miami Heat. Make sure if you have not done so already to smash up that like button, guys. Hit that subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel as well. Ah, man.
Come on.
Heat are making a run back, though. I gotta give credit to the Heat. You know, they struggled to start the year, but they have definitely.
They're not even in the bonus yet, so they are now.
Yeah,
but
no,
the Jazz have to force a turnover here.
No, the Heat have improved mightily and really stepped their game back up.
Oh, great pass! And Butler's gonna have some time off the clock too. 15.2 seconds to go. And 116 to 120. You'll go to the line.
You've got one timeout. I mean, right now you just
they've got a lot of time to work with, but you got to start. You just got to start hitting the shots. And Donovan Mitchell is looking like he's completely out of rhythm. You got, I mean, it's just not. It's not good at all. Not good at all.
And you know, Butler's really had a great game. 32 points, 10 rebounds, 8 assists.
Absolutely.
You know, the Heat came to play. And
he missed
they
that
earned
one.
this win, but the first free throw is up, no good.
Oh.
All right. So, you get another miss, and you've got another chance. And even if they make it, you still got a chance. But if he does miss, you've got to get the rebound. That's the most important thing.
And he makes it.
He got
and
it.
Here come the Jazz. And Ingles is going to inbound it to Donovan. Donovan pushing down the floor, and he's going to... What the... Donovan! Oh, my God! Donovan, that was the worst shot I've ever seen you take.
You know what? He missed that one.
Get your head out of your butt. There's 16 seconds left in the game, and you just wasted 8 of them with the shot that it looked like freaking J.R. Smith. It's terrible. I've never seen a worse shot at the end of the game.
I think he was unaware of the clock. Obviously, that wasn't the best. That
was a terrible shot selection. I don't even know what he did. He looked like me. He's taking a 3 from half court for no reason and sending it off the top of the backboard. I don't even know what his thought process was right there.
You
was
had a chance there. You just got to get a better look than that, and you had time.
Yeah, I just don't know what was going through his head there. Quinn Snyder's probably going to be like, dude, what was that? Because they had opportunities on that possession too.
And the Jazz had opportunities in this game as well. 118, 116 with the ball, 49 seconds. Mitchell has it and throws it away, and that's kind of what really started the spiral. We still have not scored since. And he makes both of them. And the Jazz down by 7, 8.1 seconds.
Dang it, man.
And this game is over.
God dang it.
Tough loss.
What the heck did Donovan just shoot? I do not.
He was just trying. I'm not even half mad at him for shooting that shot. Absolutely, do I think he should have gotten a better look, but
I know it's Donovan, but man, that's just not it, man. You don't.
Well, obviously that's not the shot you want him to take, but
8.1 seconds to go. The Jazz might be able to get off one lucky one, but just a tough game. I don't know.
Well, I mean, they're gonna happen. I mean, it's gonna happen. But we do appreciate everyone who is stopping on in. Hope you guys did enjoy the stream. If you guys did, make sure to smash up the like button, hit that subscribe button. If you guys are new to the channel, it really does mean a lot. We're trying to grow a big Jazz family here on the Jazz Huddle. The Jazz is going to suffer a tough loss tonight to the Miami Heat. Hopefully they can rebound tomorrow against Orlando.
Yeah, you just don't want to have games like this where it's just down to the wire and they can't pull anything out.
Jazz aren't a good clutch team. We know that, though.
Yeah, I know, because usually they're up by like 20.
And we also haven't had to watch clutch moments this season.
No, it's just been... They got to get used to it, though, because teams like this are tough. And here's Ingles going to inbound it to Clarkson, wide open for 3, and he's going to shoot it, and that's an air ball. What the heck is happening?
Goodness.
And I don't even understand the foul there, because you can't... There's no chance of winning this game. What the heck? They just fell apart.
Fell apart in the final minute. Remember, we made a push, to come back and win this game. We were down 116 to 1 away.
Just bad decision making from a lot of aspects. 15 for 45 from 3. Just terrible. Ugh.
Yeah. No, the 3-pointers weren't falling. And again, when those 3-pointers aren't falling, you've got to find other ways to go and win basketball games. And that's what we failed to do tonight.
Yeah, it was not good.
We weren't able to make the stops when we needed. We weren't. It was just wasn't a night.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we let Dragic 26 points.
That's
that's and along with Butler and now Mitchell, he's just gonna fire up a half court at the horn, and he missed it.
124.
And that's the final.
To 116. That's a good game by the Heat, though. I mean, all props to them. They played a heck of a game. They outplayed the Jazz. Best team in the West, 26-7 now.
Always happens. Always happens when we play Miami.
5 of the Jazz's losses are away. So, I'll give you a feel for how they've...
always happens when we play Miami. Yeah. I'm never going to a Jazz Heat game in Miami again, bro, because we never win those games.
Yeah.
I'm just hoping we rebound tomorrow. They better, because I'm going to be at the game. But
Jazz should learn from this. They need more experience.
Where we had the opportunities at the end of the game to win that game, and weren't able to do so. And it's it's opportunities like that when you get the offensive rebound down by 49 seconds, instead of making a behind the back no look pass and end up turning it over, reset, you get a better shot opportunity.
Yeah, that was a terrible play by Donovan. He also had a couple other ones that just didn't make sense. But
even if you miss it, it's still a better look than whatever that was. I mean, those final couple minutes, the final minute really, we
terrible.
Just fell apart.
It was bad. It was bad.
I wouldn't say it was bad. The final minute was bad. Other than that, we put up a good fight. But again, it just shows you when those threes aren't falling, how can you find another way to win the game?
Yeah, you got to be able to figure it out. Got to figure it out.
15 of 45 tonight.
And we had to do that last time against the Heat too, because they were just covering us on three. They did that. They did that again.
No, we hit our threes against the Heat last time.
We didn't hit our threes, and that's exactly why people were talking about the Jazz after that game, because they adjusted and they started hitting shots inside. Remember that?
Well, okay. But what was our stat line from three tonight? 15 of 45.
15 of 45. Yeah.
Exactly. That's
why did Donovan shoot the 31-foot three? This is what Jamming said, or jamming. I don't know. I don't know what was going through his head, but that was the worst shot I've ever seen taken in late in a game in a basketball game. It was terrible.
Yeah. And Risley Saul says Jimmy and Gordon played especially well. Yeah, we weren't able to shut Goran Dragic down, especially, man. He had whatever he want on us. Jazz should learn from this. They need more experience and exposure to crucial situations. Yeah, and it shows how, in the two games that have really been down to the wire, Clippers and Heat, we weren't able to pull away. Even a game like the Timberwolves weren't able to pull away. And those were really only our close losses. I'm trying to think. So we've lost to the Heat, Nuggets. That wasn't close. Knicks, Nets, Heat. Who are 7 losses to? Clippers?
Yeah. And
T-Wolves. And only a few of them have been close, but we haven't been able to win the close games so far. Jamie, you're starting not to believe it's one game, dude. I mean, you can't win.
Yeah, that's one game, and it was also really well fought. And the Heat played a heck of a game too.
So, but again, it just shows
it shows you how tough it is to beat the Jazz too. First of all, look at this. The Miami Heat had 50 rebounds in this game, which is ridiculous. Jazz had 36. Miami also had 15 turnovers, which the Jazz capitalized on basically none of. You had 3-point percentage. Miami led. You had field goal percentage. Miami led 51%. Wow.
And we shot 36% from downtown.
Yeah.
That was the difference right there. And as I was going to, Utah lives and dies by that 3-point shot. They live and die by it. That's how we win our games. And we failed to do that this game, and it showed. And that's why, we lost this game. And in the final minutes, a crucial turnover by Donovan Mitchell.
That was tough. It was tough.
A bad shot by Bogdanovich at the end. Even though it was a good look. You say it was actually, I took that back. He was open. He just wasn't able to hit it. And again, the threes weren't falling, especially in the first half. We stepped it up a bit in the second half, but it was not enough. And that's why we lost this game. And hopefully we can rebound tomorrow. Let's go out and win 3 games here to end the first half of the schedule. You don't want to get in a little skid before. But you look at it, the Jazz are 2-2 in their last game, so those little stretch of runs are kind of coming back down to reality, and it's gonna be how you respond during these next 3 games, and it's some tough opponents. We don't particularly play the best against the Pelicans. Pelicans are gonna be a tough matchup for us. You've got the Magic. We should win tomorrow. We better win tomorrow. And then you've got the 76ers on Wednesday. So, these next couple of days are going to be really telling. And, you don't want to go in with, any sort of losing streak, and it starts tomorrow. It starts with the rebound tomorrow. As bad as this loss is going to sting, you've got to come back and you've got to rebound tomorrow. You've got you got to go play. And you just got to destroy the Orlando Magic. You just got to.
Yeah, gotta get some
You can't
momentum
fall to
going
the
into
end.
the end of the season.
What?
I think we need to go film that post-game report, though. Got to get that out.
Alrighty, man. Thank you guys for being here and tuning on into the stream. We hope you guys did enjoy it. Make sure to smash up the like, hit that subscribe button, and ring that notification bell. If you guys are new to the channel, we will be live for every single Jazz game this season. And we'll see you guys on the post-game report and tomorrow for the Jazz and the Magic. Have a nice night, everyone.